Hello everyone, welcome to the final gauntlet before Extra Life this Saturday at 8 o'clock Central PM. That's 8 PM this Saturday, 24 hours, 25 hours for the kids. Extra Life hype, raising money for Dallas Children's Medical Center. Just what I needed. What's up everybody? We're gonna be going through a bunch of GBA and Super Nintendo games, and we're gonna figure out which one's the best one. They're all trying to pull the logo out of the ground. Feel free to fill up the queue with tons of requests. We're definitely gonna get through them all. Maybe
just like before.
Mario equals Mutant, Luigi equals Start, Peach equals Kayla, and Toad equals Dave. Seems pretty apt. Pinball party, woohoo! I'm excited. Alright, Start. Show me what this game's all about.
Well, mostly you get vegetables and you run into guys with masks on them.
Is this based on the Super Mario Super Show?
You can believe that, if you wish.
It's Luigi. You're welcome.
Choose to believe it.
The Bros is silent. Has Lester the Unlikely been submitted? I don't know if it has, but you may as well. Don't worry about if something's been submitted or not. If I see it again, I will just skip over it. So you can submit Arrow the Acrobat as much as you want. Evil German mouser. Lucky. They like to talk a lot.
It's what the Game Boy Advance was made for, I think.
The Game Boy Advance is the only video game system capable of speech.
And never again.
Jeez, they like to talk. This game was alright, but now that they talk through the whole thing, it's even better.
Those terrible ninja.
I mean, Hammy, it's not as irritating as some of the newer games that have come out, especially like fighting games where they try to squeeze in like a catchphrase after every super move. And then end every match with like a 5-minute speech. Yay! Yay! They're louder and brighter. Whoa. Here comes my cleave punch. Me doing a light kick. I don't care what Hammy says. These voice clips have no place in this video game or in a decent society. Only, but Birdo kind of, you know, set the tone for the fight with that one-liner.
Right. Before it was just like, who's Birdo? I don't know. Let's pelt him.
Now I remember Birdo. And may we fight Birdo again. Oh wait, I think we're playing this too long and you already beat Birdo, so we gotta move on to the next request.
Okay.
Which I believe is Arrow the Acrobat. But I don't know, is Arrow the Acrobat better than this game? Hard to say. So first poll's gonna be Arrow the Acrobat versus Super Mario Advance, which is...
How many weeks has it been since we played this? Can I remember how to beat the first level this time? I have to jump on blocks.
Last time we played this was during DRS.
Yeah.
Who wins? Is it Arrow the Acrobat? This game's pretty cool though.
Large sprites of Arrow's face.
What all?
Don't worry, this time I'll give you all the tips. I have played at least 4 levels.
Alright.
I don't know if we'll be able to get that far in the 3-minute vote.
If I can even beat the first level before the time's up.
Alright, who wins? Is it Arrow the Acrobat? We need to request every TMNT and quick, or Super Mario Advance. Is Mario Advance just what you needed, or is Arrow the Acrobat everything you needed and more? I can't wait to see Start play the entirety of Arrow the Acrobat during Extra Life.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot to. Ooh. Gotta be careful I don't show anything on screen.
I have to dive into people.
I'm gonna have to open up my secret Extra Life document after this game. Boom, 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 boom. Redeem game, please close the poll as soon as Arrow is in the lead. Arrow's in the lead right now with 1 vote. 1 vote Arrow. Go Arrow the Acrobat. Mario Advance with 3 votes, Arrow with 4. It's anyone's game right now. It's Arrow's world and we just live in it. Listen to that thwomp.
Beautiful pop. Okay, you can fly. But I just want the platforms. I don't care about anything else.
I mean, maybe even GBA Stooges can win the day. I don't know.
One in there.
Great music. Cool character. What more could you ask for? You would think this is a good game for clowns, but Arrow ends up killing most of them. It's kind of a commentary on Arrow's critics, you know? He does away with them quite handily. I was telling my friend Kyle about Extra Life and how you donate money and request a game with it. He said he may drop in to donate for some Sea of Thieves, so dust off your doubloon start.
Oh no.
Oh, he is one cool Arrow bet. Wait, we got a tie! Arrow and Super Mario are tied.
Who's Ariel?
If it remains a tie, Mario's gonna move on. Or wait, well, but no one's really won yet. It's not really a defending champion.
It's up to you.
It seemed like you had some other way to break ties before.
Oh yeah, bonus moon jiggies. Don't worry, I still haven't voted, believe it or not, and I will be fair and pick the game that I think deserves the most to move on if it's still tied. Saving my vote for the last second. You need to get a key that is in the left area.
Left area? I hope it's lower left.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I voted for Arrow! I voted for Arrow!
I guess just...
Daniel!
What?
Arrow wins!
Arrow wins? Alright.
Arrow wins!
I'll say Arrow.
Arrow wins! Arrow wins! Let me see if I can open my document real quick. I don't want anyone to see this secret stuff.
I like the way he moves.
I like the way Arrow moves. Maybe if I launch myself into whoever this is.
So right now our current champion for the 3rd night is Arrow the Acrobat. He just has to win, yeah, like 30 more times in a row.
We're tied.
It'll be fine. What's after this? Oh, this is from Bad Maniacs, and it is Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
Sounds like a quaint little game.
Oh, but is it any better than Arrow?
I don't know. Hopefully it's more straightforward than Arrow.
I don't know if it can win. It's gonna be an uphill battle.
English, please.
You beat Arrow, good job.
We won.
What? Are these characters better than arrows?
Hard to tell.
Once upon.
Alright, who wins? Is it Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure? I'm gonna have to abbreviate it, or is it... I'm gonna call it Ad Adventure because I can't fit the entire thing. Or should it be... what was it? Arrow the Acrobat. Our current champion. Is it Dragon Ball Ad Adventure or Arrow the Acrobat? Good luck, Goku.
Ever wonder if you're dive kicking into a pit?
Andy, that's the exact reason that I'll be voting for Dragon Ball. If it comes down to it. Yeah, this game's pretty good. I think we played it a few times on Multitap, so it's got that working against it. But hey, didn't stop the Hyperstone heist, so...
So consider that.
Arrow the Acrobat has never been completed on multitap, so consider that. We've never even gotten close. And yet, do you think he still has a shot for Smash Brothers? I don't know.
Would they use Kid Goku or Adult Goku?
I don't know.
Or Kid Goku again?
I just don't know.
Yeah, the extra mode's pretty dang amazing. I liked all the unlockables in this game. I was like, ooh, more content. Oh, what's up, Eddie?
Eddie.
Good to see ya.
Eddie. I bet Eddie has some games.
You got some SNES games? You got some GBA games? Paperboy 2 for the SNES. Total classic. Everybody loves Paperboy 2 for the Super Nintendo. One of my favorites. It's got the Seinfeld music. Great. Yeah. If Arrow loses, I'll start my own stream single tap where I play through it for my own charity for the adult. All money goes to me because I'm an adult. Wow. Oh, you got a Dragon Ray die. Or wait, there's some kind of capsule.
Oh,
But those are good voice Dragonfire.
Yeah, you notice how biased I am? It's like Goku's chatting up a storm and I'm like, this is fine. But I mean, he's just saying hiya, you know. You gotta wait for him to shoot a beam or something. What's extra good is if you play the US edition, you get to hear, what was her name? It's not, well, maybe it is Stephanie Maldoni, I don't know. It's the Gohan with the more raspy voice. Whoever did Kid Goku at first.
Bobby!
Just what I needed. Oh, here. Bear with sword. Dragon Ball wins! Good job, Dragon Ball. Sorry, Arrow. I mean, honestly, I was pulling for Arrow. I'm a little sad that Arrow didn't have a bigger streak, but that's okay. We'll keep on going. Man, there's a lot of games requested. I gotta figure out. Let me refresh and see what's next. I'm sorry, Cleve. But at least now you are free to start single tap. So we got one from Playball. Ooh, this might be a Dragon Ball killer. I feel a Dragon Ball killer coming, Daniel.
Uh-oh. Hey, don't worry, this game has a bat.
It's almost as good. It's got a bat. Dragon Ball's not all bad. Alright, here we go. Dragon Ball killer.
No, no!
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Developed by Full Fat.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh boy.
By DSI Games, so you know it's good.
Oh, they were ahead of their time. Classic. Do we want to be the red rocker or the blue bomber?
Oh, the blue bomber, because he's blue.
Blue bomber makes sense.
Oh. Hey, what's up, Colonel?
New Curl.
Good to see you. With Jackbox rap time.
Oh, not the
All right, so do y'all want to vote for the robots or the Dragon Ball?
It's Rock'em Sock'em Robots. What do you expect?
The story's one of the best parts of the game. Start skipping.
Oh, I bet you didn't know Rock'em Sock'em Robots could jump.
I did not know that.
I feel like that's not right.
Finishing move. Knock their block off.
KO.
Sorry, I might be skipping some cutscenes. You won't rock me.
Fatality.
Select your champion. I guess we'll try the red rocker.
Try the red rocker
this time. Maybe I should go to like maybe there's like a tournament mode or something. Versus title fight. Yeah.
How can there possibly be more than one fighter?
Let's see. Blue bomber.
Yeah,
Yellow Yahoo.
You have to choose the red rocker.
Brown bully. All right.
They're all the same.
No, the red rocker. Daniel, you skipped the dialogue.
Sorry.
It's some of the best stuff in the game.
I won't skip whoever wins this dialogue. I don't know what that was.
This is a game you play in that Game Center CX game. What?
No!
That's a bit harsh, I think.
Very fun.
To somebody, I don't know who. KO. Aw, you got me feeling all blue now. See? Yahoo! Bring it on.
Feels a little different.
Looks like you're cruising for a bruising.
They did realize that they couldn't just have everyone be a different color and that be enough. Even though they're models with the
Uh-oh. Maybe they can all look the same.
I want to see Start play this during Extra Life.
You want to see Start play and play exactly two characters that way?
Well, wait a minute, but Mortal Kombat kind of got away with it, right? Because all the sprites are the same, but they have different, like, face icons or whatever.
Oh, here we go. KO.
There's a lot of houses.
Different fatality. Totally knocked his block off.
Hours of fun. I'll get you next time, Goat Roper.
What does that mean?
If you're looking for a fair fight, keep looking. I know every trick in the book, and it's a big book. See, this game has the best dialogue, and start with skipping it.
No.
All right, fight.
It's a polar fight.
Kill him so we can get to the next line of dialogue.
I don't know, this guy's a bit tougher than the others. He actually fights back.
And it's a big book. Oh wait, we got a tie. Oh, so that means Dragon Ball wins. We'll knock his block off at least.
Oh wow, his head came off.
Good job, Dragon Ball.
And went out the ring.
You beat me fair and square. I hate that. Hey, it's just like the poll, right? So
Yeah.
let's do Turtles in Time.
Whoa. With my big orange head, I mean, it looks like a clown. Get ready for pain. You're going down.
He insulted himself before the fight.
Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time? Turtles in Time? Turtles in Time.
Turtle. I don't know if you should vote for this one.
Well, I mean, if you like turtles, this is a very fun game. This is, some people argue this is better than the arcade version, right?
Turtles in Time.
Hold up. Very important change before we get into the game.
Turtles, the Tool Time, Taylor.
Comic
Yeah,
books.
comic.
Are we fun?
Whoa. Such is the appeal of Turtle in Time that it can make you travel all over Chicago. All right, well, polls open. You can vote for Turtles if you want, but keep in mind, Hyperstone Heist won on Tuesday. So if you feel
But Hyperstone Heist's first level looked a little different.
if you feel turtly enough for the Turtle Club, vote for Turtles in Time. But if you can't stand those mutant teens no more, then you know what to do. I mean, this game looked pretty decent. This looks acceptably fun. Many regard Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo as one of the greatest Super Nintendo games of all time. Back in the day, when our computer class discovered Super Nintendo emulators, this was the #1 game that kids would play in class instead of paying attention.
Good choice.
Turtles in Time. Get him, Mikey.
He's going.
If you vote for this game, you're voting for Banana Monster. Is that a giant mutant banana? Yeah, that'd be a good crossover, Hammy. Let's make it happen.
Doesn't go high enough.
I don't think there ever was a Bananas in Pajamas video game, unfortunately. But then again, Maybe there was. Not on Super Nintendo, that's for sure. Bananas in Pajamas video games. Whoa, maybe there's a PC game. Bananas in Pajamas, it's party time. I'm going to play that. No, so these are the chosen few from the Gauntlet. Curdle, there will be other games played during Extra Life. Allow me to read from the bullet point once it loads. I remember these games off the top of my head. We will be playing Jackbox games. We will be playing Phantasy Star Online. We will be playing Fortnite. Nintendo Switch Online Retro Challenges. Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament. Clubhouse games. Sonic the Hedgehog and his many friends. Jiggy gambling on AI competitions. Multitap Livewire, that's the call-in show. Can you read Mugen's mind? City Guesser. Mugly Wumpus. Bingo, Multitap Jeopardy, Among Us, Multitap Minecraft, and I also added Snoopy's Silly Sports Spectacular, but you know about that one. I need to add Hyperstone Heist. Dragon Ball wins.
Dragon Ball wins. No turtles.
Dragon Ball wins.
I guess there's still some turtles.
So, good job to Dragon Ball. What is the next game? What's the next game? What's next after this? Oh, it's another Turtles game. Requested by Krungo, #1 Turtles fan.
Oh, frick.
And let's see if I can load this one up.
Will there be Pokemon unboxing?
Will there be Pokemon? There might. I mean, there could be. You never know. All right, so this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. Another turtle game.
Turtle combat.
It's a game about turtles trying to kill each other. But you can also be Shredder if you want. And Wingnut. Wingnut's there too.
Wingnut's a bat.
We're just gonna play this the whole time.
Round 1.
Uh-oh.
Fight.
Oh, fighting.
I forgot how to do the super moves. Is it just all the buttons?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
My pinball.
Was the Genesis version the one with all the made-up characters? I thought it was just like Turtles, Mutant Turtles, Casey Jones, April. This one's got a bunch of Archie Comics characters in it.
Round 2.
I think.
Fight.
I need to start the poll after this. Oh. Or just keep playing. Oh. Moby Dick. Captain Dawnhad. Alright, I'm gonna start the poll. Oh, I clicked on something. Open the poll. What was the other game? Dragon Ball?
Yes.
Right, Dragon Ball. Let's see. New poll. Who wins Dragon Ball Turtles Fighters? Here comes Wingnut. You remember how to play as Mikey?
No.
Well, this will go poorly. Where's the arrow fighting game? We got Wingnut. And Daniel's pretty good with Wingnut, so watch out.
Sunsoft made some fighting games, but I don't think they put arrow in them. Oh, anti-aerial, not good for Wingnut.
I forgot how Mikey does the magic roll.
He has some charge moves, I thought.
Yeah, maybe it's a holdback. Yeah, okay, I got it. Mikey's armed and ready. and ready to get hit by Wingnut. Oh. Oh no. Mikey's going right. On the list of games for Extra Life, we have many games that have been requested, that's for sure. But only 2 Gauntlet winners so far.
And we're gonna have like Nintendo Switch Online stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the list is pretty nebulous. Pretty mountain. Not sure quite what it could be, but we know what we are gonna play.
We have things lined up, but who knows what'll happen.
I need to get in. Oh! Mikey's coming in. Wingnut, face me on the ground if you dare.
Wingnut's his owner.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh. No! Let Mikey go! No, I thought that would be a throw. Oh, pulls over. Turtles lost. That's too bad for us. I guess we can't keep playing.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But I mean, you know, 1-1. No Wingnut November. Damn, he can't end on a draw.
I guess not.
And go rap. Thunderdome.
Hurry up!
Oh, we got time.
Round 1. Fight. Power grip.
Hurry up!
Please wait.
Oh.
I'm toast.
Ever see that Sailor Moon Fighter hack that had wrapped the roster? I did see that. I did. Seemed pretty cool.
Round 2. Fight. Jamboree.
Jamboree. Ref's famous move, Jubilee.
Oh, no! Look the other way around! Oh! Oh no! Alright, now we can move on. What is next? It's so confusing to sort these out. We're just gonna have to play more Turtles. Cleve wanted Wario Land 4 eons ago.
But you're trying to make it so that like you go between people for requests, right?
No, that'll be too hard for me. Wario Land 4.
Don't worry, Curdle also wants it.
Who wins? Is it gonna be Dragon Ball? Or is it gonna be Wario Land 4?
I'm missing 2 of my gems still on this one. I forgot, did I visit all the areas already? I haven't tried this one.
Here comes Wario.
This time, gotta try and get all those gems. Otherwise I'll be paying for it later. Next time we visit Wario Land 4, which may be Extra Life.
If it wins.
If it wins.
Which it's got the most votes right now, so it could be the winner.
I'll definitely have to go back for those gems. Delicious rupees. Ooh, Wario would be one up here. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I have to roll up there, I don't know. I don't get these Wario puzzles.
There are a lot of games requested.
This is one. One Piece. Ooh, Crazy Racers.
What's up, Desi Spark?
Desi Spark. This is the saddest Wario song I've heard, though. Poor Wario stuck in the factory.
The Wario's funeral.
Oh no. Ooh, I don't know. I hate split paths. What's the point of this guy again?
Bobby's World.
There's a Bobby's World game?
Apparently.
Oh, it's just a gem. I don't need that. If it's not a funny color, I don't want it. Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't sure if there was another path up here. Let me check real quick. Alright, nope. What a tick. Oh, squished Wario. Oh, that's what I needed back there. Oh, geez, I'm gonna have to go back to the beginning of the level, aren't I?
It's okay, you'll have plenty of time to play it because it's about to win the poll.
Really?
It's got a 1-vote lead.
I've been seeing a lot about that Animal Crossing update. I haven't played it myself, but a lot of people pretty hyped about it. Wario Dirge. Oh my goodness. Factory lifestyle. Yeah, Poppin' and Jupa, I think people know right away looking at it. It's like, hey, it's like a Game Boy Advance game. Oh. Squisho. Oh, I missed every avenue for entering. Do I even...
Guess what?
What?
Wario wins!
Good job, Mario.
Good job, Wario. But can Wario compete against this?
What's the point of this rock?
Hold up, I gotta find this game. Can Wario compete against this? Wario is indeed stronger than Goku. Just makes sense.
Advance Wars, starring Andy, and that's all you're gonna see tonight.
Advance Wars.
I feel like if it... Oh, no, yeah, definitely no save file.
Yeah, I think this was a Motley Gob request, maybe. Advance Wars, or maybe it was Hammy, I don't know.
Maybe it was both.
Maybe it was Curdle.
Is this your first time playing? No. You really don't want to teach you a way to pass through field training quickly, but do you want to work your way through field training? No.
I think a few people redeemed Advance Wars, so who wins? Is it Advance Wars or Wario Land 4? Fog of War.
Did he say I at least have to do the last one?
I mean, the pull of Wario Land pretty strong. Can't argue with that.
What a terrible view.
Let's see, what do we got next?
See the city at start. Capture it.
Advance Wars got 2 votes, but Wario has a very strong 7 votes. Good music, but not quite as catchy as whatever was in Wario Land.
So now the recon unit.
The music in Wario made me want to get up and dance, you know?
Yeah, it did.
I was like, ooh, what a jam.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Fine, over here. There's a rocket unit there. Of course.
It really made me want to cut a rug.
Need until you use R button.
Good luck.
I'll need it. Fire!
See, and that's the problem with this game.
What?
It glorifies war, while the other game glorifies Wario. So.
There's no winners in.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like one of those is a nobler cause, but I don't know. Wario. Wario and pizza. The choice is obvious to me. I mean, this seems pretty alright. But Wario's not turn-based. You eat smaller Warriors to become bigger Wario and rule the land of Warrios. Anyone ever play War Group?
War Group.
I think Hammy was playing it.
My recon unit.
Wario Worldcraft.
Blow it up.
Oh, it looks like Wario Land's about to be our winner.
Uh-oh.
Wario wins. Sorry, Daniel, Wario wins.
Wario wins.
Wario wins and War loses.
But my war game.
No more war games for you. You need something more your speed.
Howdy, Juan.
Oh, Juan. Here's a game more your speed, Daniel. It's Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge.
Ah.
It's got the jiggies in it.
A rare game. Never mind, the THQ game.
Requested by Klee. Who wins? Is it Banjo or Wario?
May I continue? 2 months have passed since Gruntilda the Witch was defeated by Banjo and Kazooie.
Put Banjo versus Wario.
He's gonna clean the barbecue. Meanwhile.
Going for the rock.
Oh no. Why are his eyes so wide?
Klungo, not shit, rock. Klungo.
Name sound familiar?
Krungo?
Yeah, it's always too bad when these games start with long cutscenes that you can't skip. But what you gonna do?
Boomerang Jiggy. I like it.
This is the reason you play Banjo-Kazooie, is to hear these wonderful talking noises.
Each time they talk, Banjo loses a vote.
The ghost of Grunty and the Mecha Grunty. She's gonna steal Kazooie.
I voted for Wario after this.
Well, this isn't going to be much of a Banjo-Kazooie game. This is going to be more of just Banjo.
Wario is destroying Banjo.
Grr.
I think it has to do with this cutscene.
But look at Banjo's face.
Banjo's got a very limited palette.
Banjo's going back in time. You will vote for Banjo. It will win the entire poll. We will
Obey Wario!
No, Wario! Alright, Spiral Mountain.
Wow, Spiral Mountain.
How far back in the past is this?
Balls old now.
That doesn't make sense.
Banjo just sounds like start drinking water. And that sounds like me saying eBay. eBay,
Did he say
eBay.
his name's Bazai?
eBay.
Oh my goodness, what a horrible noise.
eBay, eBay. Wonderful.
Little ice cream flat.
As long as I can get a Jiggy, I'll be happy.
Bad news, everybody. Or good news. Wario wins. Death to Banjo.
Ah, my Jinjo!
I kind of am curious about that one though.
Jazzman Z has requested the Hamtaro Ham Ham games.
English will be nice.
With the new home.
Well, maybe you can help with that,
I
but
can.
if we run into a game, we'll rely on Kayla as we always do.
Oh, what's up, Keith?
Keith! Oh no, Keith!
Keith only requests good games.
Does it have our save file from it?
So what's gonna win?
I don't think so. Damn.
This looks alright, but what about Wario Land?
What about?
Alright, who wins? Is it Hamtaro Ham Ham Games or Wario Land 4? I know Star hasn't even put in his name yet, but I can't wait. Thanks for all the information.
No, Hamtaro's gonna sell it online.
I don't think this is going to be a Wario killer.
Could be. Look, it's got hamsters.
That's true.
You're gonna need a different song though.
Hey, Hamtaro! We're having a good time with the Ham Hams.
Team Ham Hams. Well, at least gotta see all the teams. Maybe that will help sway your vote.
Uh-oh. Gangsters and pirates. Sea Hams.
See? Hams.
Wow. Actually, Hamtaro's got some votes, so Wario might be in trouble. Team Jungle.
Team Jenga.
But if we have a tie, don't forget Wario's moving on. But we don't have to worry about that because Wario just pulled into the lead. Good job, Wario.
The Elite Four.
Team Rainbow.
The Hamtaro team has way too many people around it.
No, it's fine.
Play fair. Play to win. Good enough for tonight. Oh, not all of Team Hamtaro is on the team, I guess.
It's a Hampede! My favorite one was Howdy because he sounds just like me.
Gotta get to the stadium so I can do the dash.
Ham ha. I think that was one of the first things Cloakface said when he heard my voice. He said, "Oh, I assumed that everyone in Texas sounded like Howdy." Yeehaw.
How do I really
You got some ham haters voting. Uh-oh.
It's so weird how the front and the back team looks really like more anime, but then from the side it's like it's weird. Now it's anime, but I'm not understanding.
Wario Land wins.
It's like two.
And we just got to the ham dash. I guess we can watch the event at least.
Go ahead, ham.
I don't know how to play. I should have practiced. Oh,
I don't think it is a mashing game.
no, it isn't.
Fun.
Oh, if I can at least get third place.
Will you settle for fourth?
No! No!
It's a rhythm game, even better. Hey, would you like to play some Magical Poppin' instead?
Okay.
Loser! You're a loser!
Oh, Magical Poppin'. Oh, wait, no. Pack in video. Pack it in, start.
I'm packing it.
Who wins? Is it Magical Poppin'? Or is it Wario Land 4? Here comes the adventure. Stage 1. Whoa! This looks magical. Alright, time to vote. Do you like Magical Poppin' or do you like Wario Land 4? You don't have to vote right away, but you only get 3 minutes to vote, so... You know, consider your vote, but not too carefully. Uh-oh. It's got slimes. It's got candy. But it doesn't have Wario. No Wario? Don't know about that. Hammy's requested a game that I think has no chance of winning people over, but I don't know, maybe it'll surprise us. There's always a chance there's some hidden fans yet to be awakened. This game seems pretty magical, but people are flocking to Wario.
They prefer Wario. This game has sliding.
It doesn't. The music isn't quite as good as Wario. It does have sliding. It's got penguins. It's a magical.
On the head.
It's got severed heads.
I need that.
It's got cake.
Cakes give hearts. How do I get past the boxes?
But I mean, between this game and Wario Land, you really can't. I have an ooze? Okay, what the? Hold up. That looks straight like Ivan Ooze.
Pretty cool.
With a mask on.
Oh jeez.
You got him.
That chair was coming right for my head.
You ooze, you lose.
It's
blinding.
Ketchup fountain for your hot dog / corn dog. I'm not sure what was being put underneath the ketchup fountain. Too small for me to see. Whoa! But does Wario have a beam?
That's more of a Goku move.
Shooting.
Wario doesn't say A as much, so there is that. Wario wins. I'm sorry, Start.
That's okay. I would never figure out how to get past those boxes anyway.
It's time for the Wario killer.
Brutal.
No
Get
rules.
fat.
Get fat.
We never figured this one out, did we?
No rules. Get fat.
Or do we figure it out? I remember
No.
the struggle.
Yeah, no. Because I forget. It seemed like maybe I tried to look it up or something, and I don't know.
No rules, get that. Jack, time for school. Can't Ma, gotta watch Snoop Nasty and the Super Homies. No, I'm saying? We're from the planet Punk as we think we're all that. Better move your butt fast because we're here to get fat. Whoa, that ain't Snoop Nasty.
Why are we back to this? What have we done?
No rules, get fat. I would like to get fat, but with minimal rules, please. You gotta have some structure. You can't just get fat all willy-nilly. I think the execution was pretty good. Did this get the, what was the GBA greatest hits million seller player's choice label? Did it get that?
I'm feeling like no.
It might have. This beach looking good. I think this is a fine game. Ooh, Eddie is asking for some sage advice from Start. On a scale from 1 to 10, how fat is this game, Start?
What was the first part of this game called? No rules?
No rules,
I
get
think
fat.
I think it's no fat is what it should have been called, because I'm not seeing any.
And yes, Krungo, you are correct. This was based on those toys, the fingerboards or whatever, I think.
I'm real good at
Tech Deck.
making him fall off of buildings.
He does look like Trunks.
Robert Tech Deck.
Tech Deck. It's like a tiny skateboard.
Get on a real skateboard.
You better watch it.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, those real skateboards. Whew, I can't handle that.
Hey, No Rules Get Fat got 2 votes.
How?
2 fans. Let's get some more rules, votes for No Rules Get Fat. I'll give it a pity vote. Why not?
Not good.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, please continue. Son of a gun. I was hoping that one thing was the checkpoint, and I guess it probably is if you actually have lives.
Cool game start. Alright, so Jazz was acting like I may not have this next game. I'll see what I got. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. Wario won in case you didn't know, but this is Hachimon. I don't know if it's
You said Namco.
Do you think this will be a Wario killer?
Maybe.
It said Melody, I thought.
Everyone has big mouth. Why is it have a No, they lost their mouths. They look better this way. Poor thing.
Alright, who wins? This game or Wario?
Hachimon will be here to save the day. They can't eat. That's what straws are for in blenders.
Oh, they're all gonna be blender fed now.
There's like,
Ooh, it's a board game. Hold up.
And that sounded like Mario.
oh no, you found the cow nose.
That's good.
But I mean, so far it's looking better than Wario, so
Oh, you're beating them up. That's not really nice.
yeah. It's like Sierra Madrock for your GBA. It's kind of shaping up.
Fight him. Fight. Oi. That's fast, I can't.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
No. If you wait for me to try and thoroughly translate, we'll have no time for the actual gameplay.
I'm not voting until we see some gameplay. Uh-oh.
Maybe this is the gameplay.
I think you're looking at it.
He's just gonna keep yawning. Stop it, homie. Do your work.
He's not helping his chances at winning the vote.
We just watched a cutscene. Is this just
It's kind of an exciting story.
well, they're moving that now.
Can I change my vote to Wario?
Oh. They had to translate on the box.
Why would Jazz request
Okay,
this?
here you go. Actual gameplay.
A gong to bang.
Well, don't know the rules. Just keep fun.
Oh wait, hold up, gameplay!
I guess they want you to collect. You gotta collect those nouns. Yatta. You did it. Why is there such a huge time limit?
I don't know.
Ooh, yeah,
I
man.
guess that's the minimum number of nouns.
Ah!
We may have to reconsider them, please.
It's kinda strange way to use your mouth, but I guess it's different reasons. Hachimo! Oh gosh.
This seems like a pretty cool game, honestly.
How do you progress?
This guy has more mouth than Robert McGee.
It's
I
showing
was just trying to point to the middle. How do you progress?
Bad news. Wario wins.
I think he's trying to tell you to dash?
Wario wins.
Sorry.
You need to play the next game, please.
Okay.
This was requested by Bad Maniacs and it's called Urban Yeti.
The thing is,
Ever heard of this one?
I think it's kind of cool if y'all pick like random obscure stuff for whatever reason, just because we probably will never have seen it, or we'll never see it again.
Have you ever seen this game before, Kayla?
Unfortunately, yes. I still
Get ready to Yeti.
We gotta save the girl Yeti, right?
I don't know if you're saving.
You're looking for love. Love.
Yeah.
Find the Yeti love. Just go here.
The best is Yeti to come. That's right.
No! Why are we making those jokes?
A female Yeti stream and it's coming from the mainland.
I don't like them Yeti things.
Yeah, we got to get a job. I want to see Start beat Urban Yeti during Extra Life.
That would be just typical.
Get to the sewer.
Hurry.
The Yeti lady is in trouble.
Sorry.
She's probably better off being in trouble.
It's a toll bridge. The toll is $4. Looks like you need a job. Find a newspaper and check the classifieds. This is exciting. A game about getting a job. Don't get run over, Daniel. If you're flattened, you can't work.
That's very true. There's the newspaper. Now we just have to reach it.
I mean, I would love to see Urban Yeti completed. We played it so many times on multitap, but never to completion.
Nope.
Urban Yeti is not interesting.
What a Yeti.
Oh no. Yeah, these, and it's hard to tell, like, anything. Oh my god.
He's punching people. Wait, you got the newspaper? Employment opportunity available. The city's looking for a soup kitchen manager. Must be willing to tolerate abuse and work just for tips. Wow. Apply within between the hours of 7:30 and 19:30. Interviews start tomorrow. Curdle, are you saying this game's not easy on the eyes? Yeti Camp. That must be where you have to go apply, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't understand.
What did it say? 7:30 was the starting time?
Yes.
Great.
Location confirmed. Oh yeah, and you got an arrow that shows you where to go.
Oh man, I'm gonna die before the timer gets there. Sorry, sir. Not accepting
Oh wait, but you found the
applicants just
building. So all you gotta do is wait till 7:30.
Well, they
yet. How am I gonna survive that long?
You'll be fine, don't get killed.
Scrolling there.
Just avoid the birds, avoid the people.
That guy has a gun.
Don't worry, he's a friendly shooter. All right, you're good. I think you're in a good spot.
All I have to do is
Urban waiting.
All I have to do is not get hit by a car crossing the road.
Urban Yeti's gonna win, guys.
Did that bird give you health?
No, I don't.
Does your health slowly tick up? Urban Yeti wins! Urban Yeti wins! Daniel, you're gonna be playing Urban Yeti during Extra Life.
Yay!
Soup Kitchen Manager. Urban Yeti serving up good food and good times at the Soup Kitchen. Colonel, I think this game looks promising. I'm sure Wario will get a chance in the sun at some point. You have 30 minutes to make $4. Good luck. All right, Dan, we can't spoil everything for Extra Life, so
Okay,
we got to move on to the next request. Drill Dozer by Bad Maniacs.
gotcha.
But I mean, as long as Urban Yeti wins, you'll be back in the soup kitchen soon enough.
Great. Can't wait.
But I mean, I don't know, it could get defeated by Drill Dozer.
Free by Game Freak.
That's right.
Urban Yeti, get ready to Yeti.
Yeah. You'll really be able to tell when you hear the music, the tunes, and also just the graphics sort of have that ruby sapphire look to them.
I do need a Yeti command. Good idea. All right, who wins? Do you think it's Drill Dozer or the Yeti?
I don't know. Maybe strong pull for the Yeti. If it managed to beat Wario.
The Yeti. Yeti's getting votes, but Drill Dozer's getting votes. More votes, even.
Surprising considering we haven't seen any gameplay, but I suppose it probably already has its legion of fans. There's a lot more Drill Dozer fans than Mendel Palace fans.
Well, but see, once they saw the Urban Yeti get to the kitchen, they felt like that was it.
They saw it all.
Some things have votes, other things have votes. Someone's gonna win. Whoa. Whoa. This looks alright, but I feel like Urban Yeti might be the better. You can consider Urban Yeti complete after 3 minutes of sewer music. Come on, Yeti fans. We gotta come together.
Yeti.
For the Yeti. Wow. Band together. Whoa there, boss. I mean, right now it's a tie, so Urban Yeti would pull through. I mean, do y'all like dentist drills? Because then you'll love this game.
No.
This game doesn't even say get ready to Yeti. It doesn't feature a newspaper. Doesn't feature a job in a soup kitchen. Sewer songs. This game's too similar to Wario, which the Yeti defeated. It's objectively good and well made. It could never win this gauntlet.
Oh no.
That's about right.
I mean, I don't know. I thought the Snoopy game was pretty good.
It was pretty cool. Hyperstone Ice pretty cool.
I mean, some people are big Hyperstone Heist fans. Right now. I too am still upset about the Tick and Boogerman losing on Tuesday. The last 3 streams have really opened my eyes about this community. Uh-oh. A bunch of Urban Yeti fans. Well, it was a tie. Drill Dozer 7, Urban Yeti 7. You know what that means. Urban Yeti moves on, and now you get to play A Link to the Past instead.
My drill.
My dozer. If you're talking about the bonus Moonjiggy option, one vocal balloon fight fan changed the game. And there are no more Moonjiggies for the poll. Zelda, Link to the Past, GBA, or Urban Yeti are your choices. Yeah, we gotta...
Well, I'm sorry. I'll switch to Bonk next time.
Respect for Bonk.
Do you need him Yeti?
Well, I backed out.
No, I don't like this game. It's mostly menus.
It's mostly singing the Triforce form over and over.
I vote for Yeti. I mean, this game's alright, but... Oh, what's with all this story?
A story.
I mean, Yeti's got a story too, but it's kind of compelling. This is all like one more door to rule them all and stuff. And I mean, the Yeti is kind of, it's more grounded. It's struggles we can all relate with, you know? I can't relate with Link. I mean, a time traveler? That's outrageous. A Yeti running wild in the streets? That's something I can identify with.
Ooh, look at these sages. One of them's tired.
Boy. Triforce looks like a bunch of Doritos to me, yeah. Do you really want to vote for something that has this as one of its mascots? I feel like the Yeti's got more respect. Taking a job for $4 so you can pay a toll, that's just life. It's just life. If Zelda wins, I'll be mildly upset. A mysterious wizard known as, is it Aghanim or Aghanim?
Ah, got him.
Aghanim. Whoa. like, I need to get employed. Help me.
The Yeti's crying out.
If Zelda beats Urban Yeti Hurdle, then I will know exactly how you felt when Wario Land lost.
The original has this exact intro, and I'm guessing it's just like in this one where you can't skip it.
Oh! Too much story. He hasn't even killed a single moblin yet. Go back to bed. I caught him sending Urban Yeti to the next adventure.
Oh, you can skip it on Super Nintendo? Super Nintendo version wins.
Good job, Super Nintendo. Oh, thank goodness Urban Yeti got a vote at the end, so... I mean, it would have won in the event of a tie anyway, but I'm just glad that it's definitive that Urban Yeti is better than Zelda. Thank you to all the Yeti fans for making this happen. Oh, sorry, I killed the game early. That was a mistake on my part. Won't happen again. Next game's a Sonic game. Uh-oh. Hold up. We've lost signal. There we go. It's a Sonic game. Sonic the Hedgehog GBA requested by Dragmire.
Dagmar, why? Why'd you do this?
Sonic the Hedgehog for the GBA.
Dagmar wants to-
Anniversary mode.
Shoot, no.
All right, well, who wins? Is it Sonic GBA or Urban
Make
Yeti?
us play this.
Is Sonic but with less room to see what's going on?
This is not another meme game.
Kayla, everyone actually wants to see Urban Yeti.
Yeah, I know they do.
Which badnik is your favorite, Kayla? Is it me?
Be honest.
Most people want to see Urban Yeti.
I don't know, Cleve. I have to think about that.
Dragmar's is Dave. Sonic looking a bit slow today.
No, he's fast.
Caterpillar? The problem is, I like the animals more than the actual bad. But I have
You don't care about the bad nicks.
to. Not that much. They're good designs. I just.
This looks way harder than the original bonus stage.
Well, I mean,
He's sinking like a rock.
he's got a little jump to him. In a way, it should be simpler.
Yikes.
Ah. I figured that would be Keith's favorite. He's a good doctor.
Playball just sent me something. I don't know what this is. Okay, well I'm gonna grab it, Playball. It better not be a virus. It better not open up on the screen while Dale's playing a game.
Not be 3 inches.
Alright,
Penguinator.
the Penguinator.
Being the original Sonic one, that would have killed you right there.
Oh, how nice of them.
Yeah, GBA version, you know, gives you a chance.
My rings! This game's actually... The fight between this and Urban Yeti is pretty close, all things considered. 5 votes Sonic, 7 votes Urban Yeti. Pretty close, everybody.
This isn't even a meme.
Whoa, but that was cooler than the Genesis. It's like... He was blasting off like a rocket.
Yeah.
Will my hamburger be long? Alright, Urban Yeti wins. We can stop yucking around to everybody.
Good job, Urban Yeti, for another win.
Let's play some good games, alright?
Okay.
Here we go. Here's a good game from Motley God. Should win over the people. Can this beat Urban Yeti?
I don't think so. Hey, it's got 2-player campaign mode. That's hype.
No thanks.
No, I'm just saying.
Sports news. Whoa, it is the Wall Street Kid. After you lose it all on Wall Street, you have to become a sportscaster. Does this have an AI mode? I thought it does have a watch mode, doesn't it?
It
Maybe
feels
not.
like yes.
Whoa! Hey, you know what? Mega Man Soccer may show up during Extra Life after all.
I don't know if anyone would want to watch it.
You don't want to gamble on Mega Man Soccer?
I don't know how short you can make the matches.
Bring back the Yeti. All right, are we voting for Mega Man Soccer or Urban Yeti? You can vote for Mega Man Soccer, which you haven't seen any gameplay from yet because it starts getting engrossed in the story, or you can vote for Urban Yeti, which starts skip the story on for some weird reason. Bias, maybe? So basically, if you want to make Start happy, vote for Urban Yeti.
That's me being forced to play Urban Yeti.
I think Mega Man Soccer is going to win. Well, good luck, Mega Man.
Alright, we know the Skull Man, the Cut Man, the Wood Man, the Pharaoh Man, the Dust Man, the Needle Man, the Fire Man, or the Elec Man.
The more time you spend on the select screen, the more I want to vote for Urban Yeti.
Did you vote yet?
Yeah, I voted for Urban Yeti.
Ooh, the sweeps always work. Team of all Mega Mans.
Oh god.
So basically, we could have someone that could save us from the tyranny of the Yeti by voting for Mega Man Soccer because we got a tie right now. So you could be the one who saves Multitap from Urban Yeti. But when you're trading for Mega Man Soccer, I don't know if that's ooh. Oh, did you see that super kick? Maybe this game is amazing.
Got gold on.
Who are you playing as? Woodman?
No, the Mega Man.
Ooh.
The Mega Man.
Ooh. This game may be too hard for Start. It does have a good soundtrack, but so does Urban Yeti, so we can't let that sway us completely. Alright, they ran out of power juice. No more power shots.
Really? I think
No, nope, you're all out. Nope. Daniel, you just wasted a power shot.
But it's like, that's one weird thing about this game, because you can set how many you get per match, and by default I think it's just 2 and that's it. So I don't really know what the strategy is for using the power shots besides get them in.
If you're gonna use it, it better count. Whoa! No, Jazz, it's okay if no one breaks the tie because then Urban Yeti moves ahead. So I think we're okay. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather watch a Yeti stumble around if I'm going to be quite honest. Uh-oh, Mega Man Soccer wins. Oh, Mega Man Soccer wins.
Oh
Oh, the Mega Man Soccer sniper came in at the last moment and voted for Mega Man Soccer.
Well, what's wrong with Mega Man Soccer?
I guess everyone thinks it's Gauntlet is just one big joke, just one big game, and we could just mess around with the poll.
Now you're saying
everyone just thinks that this is a big joke, and oh, ha ha, oh, I'm laughing.
I don't know.
I think it's so funny.
Mega Man
So
Soccer's worse
funny.
than Urban Yeti.
They're holding us.
I don't know what to believe.
This is for stuff.
Oh wait, we played Mario Advance already, so let's do. Is Skyblazer Super Nintendo?
Sounds like a Super Nintendo game.
Let's try that. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill it. It's not. I'm not. It's not because I'm mad.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm mad. It's not because I'm mad at Mega Man. And
Iggy.
here we
It's
go.
funny that despite me playing a lot of Sonic games, the only enemies I really like are the bosses. The enemies do have good designs. It's just that most of them I remember I just hate them because they frustrate.
Because they get you.
They get in the way. Like I look at them all, I'm like most.
Skyblazer. Kayla, this is Skyblazer. It has nothing to do with Sonic. Sonic lost a long time ago. Mega Man Soccer is your current winner. Try to move on like I have.
The King of the Hill quote trademark.
This is Skyblazer.
Pretty cool.
Skyblazer looks pretty good.
Was Skyblazer originally a Peter Pan game?
Maybe.
Looking a little Peter Pan. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Good thing it's not like Sonic 1.
And where's his famous soccer ball? I mean, he's got the kicks for it. Alright, who wins? Is it Mega Man Soccer or Sky Blazer? This game seems pretty neat.
Kirby Yeti is gone.
Kayla, I'm too upset to talk about it. Please just give Urban Yeti some space, some time to heal. $4 for a toll.
Rural Yeti.
A farm Yeti. Rouse yourself, whelp. I mean, that's a pretty good quote. Sky Blazer may be better than Mega Man Soccer. We should vote for it.
Is that a blazer thing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Counting requests right now. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Ooh, there's like 40-ish games right now.
Oh my goodness.
We may have to move to 2-minute polls, and they keep coming.
We can watch Sonic it.
They keep coming.
2-minute polls hype.
Just requested Sonic it. Chaz, you know I would love that, but we can't physically do that. It's not a game, it's a movie.
Not a game.
I don't know if 2 minutes will be enough to give these games the breathing room they need, but
Then you'll have to cut games.
You can cut. They can some of them were pranks.
Some of them were pranks.
No, I think
Pranks?
most of them were ones I generally wanted.
2 people requested Radical Rex, so I guess
Yay!
Not already, you know.
Somebody wants
Pretty tough
it.
one.
Radical Red. Come on, y'all. We gotta do Radical.
If they're voted twice, then they're a must-have.
must have.
But yeah, you can heard of the ones I suggested. Most of them that I suggested probably got suggested.
Curl requested Drill Dozer, but you know, we've seen that one.
Seen it.
I don't know, is it gonna be Sky Blazer or Mega Man Soccer? Based on the game, a minute worth of it may be enough. So I may play with that a bit, see how that goes. How about I'll go instead of knowing what the definitive end game is going to be, like we have these past few nights, we may have some games left over. We're just going to have to see where we get by 11 o'clock. Alright. Well, let's have system defect. Alright, Sky Blazer wins. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the next game very slowly. Sonic Pinball Party. Requested by Desi Spark.
Ah.
2 minutes of Sonic Pinball Party.
Let's have a party.
Who wins? Is it Sonic Pinball Party? So wait, Sky Blazer won?
Yeah.
New champion.
Soccer love didn't last that long.
Go Sky Blazer.
They realized that they took it too far.
Makes me a little sad, but whatever. I guess we'll do Sonic instead of Knights.
Alright, do you like the Pinball Party? It's Party Popper Start. Is this better than Spinball?
The ball plunger.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Who was that?
Here's the ball.
Eggman.
That was Eggman.
Ball save. Whoa.
Oh, this is just as hard as Sonic Spinball.
So they got Spinball and the Pinball Party on GBA. That's pretty incredible. Hey,
Spinballs on GTA?
yeah, Desi Spark says as part of the Sega Smash Pack.
Ah, Sega Smash Pack.
I don't know if anyone has. Bring me those beans. Good luck emulating blast processing. It can't be done. Can it? This is amazing. Oh, it's going to be a tie. I don't think Sonic Pinball can win if it doesn't get a vote.
Can I check something real quick?
Yeah, but you're going to kill this game's chances of winning.
So I played the arcade mode.
Hot potato.
Ladder and climb. Because I
There's
see
a tiny Chow Garden. Wait, it just won!
Look at my son!
The Chow Garden won them over. And that's all it took.
Because I forget, does that
Good
game?
job.
It seems like that game has the House of the Dead in it somewhere. But
All right, this is Bonkers for the Super Nintendo.
Yay! Bonkers!
Some belly meter. Do you think Bonkers is better than the Super Sonic Pinball Party?
Nice.
I don't know about that, but I like Bonker's little sidekick with the horn nose. Uh-oh.
All cops are bonkers. I'm going a goof troop for this game.
My dash meter's full.
Do they have bonkers on Disney Plus?
I think so.
Wow.
You should watch it after. Probably not. We got Super Market
Bonkers.
Week to watch. It's free. More important things.
Good old Bubsy. I don't know if Bonkers can win.
I do not know. I have to look, but I thought I at least saw that they had their show.
You just stare. I don't know how to talk to people in this game. Oh,
Bonkers.
You're gonna drive us bonkers.
no, he's like a checkpoint. All right.
Wait, people are voting for Bonkers? I guess it's a classic. Good old Bonkers.
I've never seen it till now. Oh, he won't stop. Can you calm down? Like I'm the very tiny ladder in the background.
Oh my gosh, we got grilled.
Barbecue bunker.
Oh no, no, no barbecue bonker.
Wow.
It is a lot like the Tiny Toons game. The dashing, I don't understand. All right, we're at
Oh, look at
Doug's
Donald's
mansion
picture.
for some reason.
Did you know that Bonkers was based on a real person?
No, I did not know that. who may I ask?
I think his name was Bob Bonkers. Anyway, there's a tie, and Sonic Pinball Party
Oh.
is moving on.
All right, Sonic Pinball Party.
Sonic Pinball Party moving on.
The champ.
Billy.
This is R-Type 3 as requested by Bad Maniacs.
The R-Type is back.
Can
Maybe it'll
R-Type win
fare better
again?
this time? Ooh, it's got a cool intro cutscene. This is the one I know, so I guess I'll pick it.
Roll out. All I know is that Disney Plus is Bluey, and my life will probably end if it goes away. Bluey is the only thing giving Eddie a sliver of life right now, so 3 cheers for Disney Plus.
It seems a lot slower than the TurboGrafx one, so that's good.
I think Bluey is Eddie's babysitter. Well, not Eddie's babysitter, but Eddie's child's babysitter.
Consider of the bed.
Baby Eddie. Disney minus.
Our rock remix going on.
Wasn't there that controversial episode of Peppa Pig that's like spiders can't hurt you, and then in Australia or something, there's like a lot more dangerous spiders, so they got in trouble for it.
That's about right.
I don't know if that's how it went. It was something like that.
Oh, it's a little hill there.
Ready.
But I mean, there's also weird poisonous spiders here too.
Animals are ready to kill you. They're just waiting. They don't even need an excuse. Did you see the way Arrow the Acrobat was looking at us?
Arrow?
Yeah, and the dogs.
Oh no.
Tyler said that they think it's right.
Bloom up.
This time I'll be ready for
R-Type 3! How did R-Type 3 beat the Sonic Pinball Party?
Never mind.
I don't understand.
Probably a good thing.
Well, do you think this game has any chance of
Every now
winning?
and then we like to see real good people.
Oh no!
You think this game has any chance of winning?
Oh, I don't know what it is.
It's requested by Jazz and is called Mother 3.
Oh no. Blue Nintendo. They got
Who
Nintendo
wins?
feeling blue.
Is it Mother 3 or R-Type 3? The Battle of the Threes.
Your favorite thing.
Name this one Spaghetti. Mother 3. Mother 3 can win once it gets the official English port, but for now, no dice. It's still winning. 5 votes for Mother 3. People want to see Mother 3 during Extra Life. If only there was some kind of fan translation we could use, but dreams just don't come true for Mother fans. Oh wait, no, there we go. Wow, what a great game. Me watching a YouTube playthrough of Arrow. Wow. Welcome to Multitap World. Hope we can get through all these games, people.
They're all these intro cutscenes.
It's the Blues Brothers.
Oh, it's got trees. In a way, it's like Link to the Past.
Whoosh. Wow. Oh, Mother 3 wins. It didn't even... Nothing happened. How did it win?
It's just got that good word of mouth.
Mother 3! I salute you!
It doesn't even need to show anything.
Nothing happened. Alright, well, don't worry. I've got a Mother 3 killer called Rocky Rodent.
Again!
I won again.
Rocky Rodent. Hold it right there. I won't let you go this time. Who wins will be Rocky Rodent or Mother 3. Let's see some fans for Rocky Rodent, please.
Seems like a good deal. Rocky fights for food.
Yeah, it's a JoJo game. For the JoJo fans.
Good job, Jojo. Good job, Armadillo.
Rocky Rodent is sweeping Mother 3 so far.
The tough guy, before you go, you better set your hair with the hairspray.
Oh no, not the hairspray.
Yeah, I got the hairspray.
He really enjoys that.
Lost my hair. Oh wait, I can... Ooh. Careful.
Just love watching him spray his hair.
Now be careful not to lose this hair.
Do you think Rocky Rodent's gonna win the entire stream?
I honestly can't tell you. I have no way of predicting the winner.
One of these games coming up, I feel like should only get a minute worth of time because I think it's...
I mean, it's all up to you what you think per game basis. If it's like, alright, I think you get it. Like this, you probably get it already.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, these molds are much craftier than I. Well, they're just like the drill guys from Sonic.
I don't like the
Get the spray. Rocky Rodent wins.
See, I could have never predicted that.
Tonight's an unpredictable night full of wonderful things.
What if Rocky Rodent becomes a...
What if?
I'm okay with that. All right, Astro Boy, as requested by Bad Maniacs. I don't think this game can beat Rocky Rodent, so maybe we should just go to the next one.
If you say so.
We'll play Astro Boy for 2 minutes.
Got a save file. Oh, look, it's our favorite part.
This should win people over. It's a good game, but I don't know if it's Rocky Rodent good. Uh-oh, he's pummeling good.
Not good.
Don't forget to use the machine gun. If needed.
It's the machine gun.
Uh-oh. I think it makes you invincible.
Oh!
Got you good. Astro Boy is kind of like a Mega Man in his undies. That's true.
No way to put it.
I thought it would help, but I don't think it's a good get out of jail free card in this case. So I would just dash a bunch when you need to.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what was powered up on this save. I feel like it's most likely the punch or the laser. Oh yeah, that was good. He escaped. Ooh, I don't know about this. That was kind of cool, but... Whoa, you drilled into a drill finish. Fancy finish. Having a hard time with Magnemite? Not, I don't know, Atlas. Alright, Astro Boy did it. Somehow Astro Boy beat the rodent. We're gonna play the next game for just 1 minute.
Tokyo.
I'm doing this out of respect for Daniel. I feel like 1 minute is all Daniel can stand with this next game.
Okay.
But I mean, you're still allowed to vote for it if you like. DBZ collectible card game versus
No.
Astro Boy.
Too many.
Did that say
credits.
screaming games?
1 minute to vote.
That was 3 cards. There they are. Play non-combat cards.
But if you want to see Start play more of this game during Extra Life, feel free to vote for it. It's very good. Oh, what's up, Pillow?
Yo, Pillow.
Good to see you. We've been playing some good games tonight. Boy, have we.
Waiting. Attacks.
Astro Boy's winning in a landslide.
This doesn't seem like any kind of Pokemon used to be.
No, it doesn't.
Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone except for Dragmire is voting for Astro Boy. There's one sad vote for the card game. Wow, Astro Boy wins
Thank goodness.
in a landslide.
Like I want Astro Boy to win overall, but I'm fine with if it doesn't, as long as the card game doesn't win.
All right, Paperboy 2
Paperboy 2
for 2 minutes. I mean, this game's pretty good.
Yeah.
Who wins? Is it Paperboy 2 or Astro Boy? We probably should have turned on Moon Jiggies for the card game vote.
Look out for the dog. Look out for the car.
It's not just Dragmire?
Oops. Oh,
Whoa.
sorry. Hey dog, can I use your ramp? Thanks. Oh, is
It's got
Paperboy
good
gonna
music,
make it?
Turtle. All right, Tappers. Paperboy 2 is biking his way onto the stream, but will his game make the front page, or does it belong on the funny pages?
Oh, they're fighting over a basketball. I don't think they got their paper.
I can't wait to find out the answer, Cleve.
Yeah. Oh man, these gargoyles got me last time. Don't know how to deal with them. Zzz, go for it. No!
I mean, the difference, Jazz, is with Astro Boy, you get 1 boy. With Paperboy 2, you get 2 boy.
You get 2 boy.
So it just makes it's just a good value.
All right, doesn't look like there's any robberies going on, so we can continue. Oh! Dog patrol.
Run over by the dog patrol.
I needed the dog patrol earlier.
I want to see start
There's so many people
Paperboy
working
2.
on their cars. But they'll get their paper all the same. Goodbye, baby. Free the pig.
This game takes me back to when being a subscriber meant you got the daily newspaper and not watch YouTubers.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of gritty range babies.
Please getting ready for the joke vote.
You're out in the wild.
Cannons. Go for it. Toss. Uh-oh, the Dalmatian. Oh no, the truck. I don't know what that is. Monster truck?
Paperboy 2 wins!
All right, way to go, Paperboy. Oh, I'll never save any of the babies. Take that, lawnmower. Oh, the lawnmower's coming for me. I never should have done it. Look out for the random tire.
All right, this is Super Adventure Island, requested by Turbulent Eddie.
Ah, you've seen it. I don't think Adventure Island won its poll last time, but maybe it can survive now that it's Super Adventure Island.
I don't know if it can beat Paperboy 2.
Maybe.
Oh, just like Goku.
Okay, so we gotta jump. Some sort of super jump, I guess. No.
Good music. Hold down for big jump. All right, Tappers, Super Adventure Island. Vote for Paperboy 2 instead. Cleve's not feeling it.
But it's got good beats.
My beats. I like his tossing animation. And his life icon at the bottom left.
He looks tired.
It's good, but is it Paperboy 2 good? Don't forget to dance, everybody.
He's always gotta go. You can't wait. Whoa. Should have used that super jump. That's my double boomerang.
Oh, did Paperboy 2 win? No, not yet. It's close.
Alright, super jump, maybe not the best idea.
Extra read all about it. Paperboy 2 wins in a landslide victory. 3 cheers for Paperboy 2A.
3 cheers for Paperboy 2. The champion! It wins! Damn,
Good.
Paperboy 2 wins.
Good, because I got a game over.
Yeah, this game's too hard.
It's just like the other Adventure Island,
You need something a little easier, you know?
but you can continue in this one.
How about try Sparkster as requested by Addy?
Sparkster.
And try some
He-
Sparkster.
Eddie's so good at video games.
And so humble, too. Sparkster or Paperboy 2?
I mean, I got many game overs in that other Adventure Island, and I still never beat it. No amount of game overs would be enough for me.
We did play all 3 versions, yes. I think the original Rocket Knight ended up being the best one.
I thought you said no Dupes Mutant. This is just Rocky Rodent, I guess.
No, this is Rocket Rodent.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Wait, isn't it better to like use your slash attack or something? Seems like it's faster.
Whoa. But can Sparkster beat Paperboy 2? I don't know. It'll be tough. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Sparkster just took the lead. But this game's not Paperboy 2.
No, that's
This is Sparkster. Oh wait, thank goodness. Paperboy 2 got some votes. Whoa, Paperboy got a lot of votes. Paperboy, Paperboy, Paperboy. I'll throw my hat in the ring for Paperboy. I like Sparkster, but you know, I like Paperboy.
creepy.
That's true. Paperboy would be something, fresh. I don't know, let's see what we got. Paperboy 2 is your winner. Congratulations. Let's see. How would you like to play some Digimon Racing?
Sounds great.
Your old news, Sparkster. I'm gonna move over for Digimon Racing. Paperboy 2 coming in hot. I think Paperboy 2 is a fine game. If you believe in your Digi-destined racers, Jazz, then maybe they can beat Paperboy.
Can't tell what the Digimon were as they were zooming by. Alright, I know that one.
Agumon in a car?
Well, I saw,
Secret Racer.
Whoa! Digimon! 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 I'm gonna vote for Digimon. Yeah, there is a lot of requests. I'm trying to get through them all, but I don't know
well, I think there must have been Gilmon.
if it can be done.
I guess it's the
Oh, hold up, Paperboy 2 still winning. I mean, it's a tie, but it's hanging in there. I thought it'd be a little more exciting to watch Digimon in cars. I was wrong. Ooh. As we all know from Rally
they're
King,
evolving.
Racing games are some of Start's forte.
Wait, is the digital thing a good thing to be on or a bad thing?
They're
Yeah, it's making them evolve.
Oh,
they're digital monsters.
I thought it was like a pit, and I was avoiding it.
I don't know what the evolving effect is.
They need to eat up the cyberspace so they can turn into ferocious creatures.
See, why doesn't it? Digimon has a lot of.
Digi destined to win.
I did evolve.
There are so many different Digimon games and so many different varieties.
Whoa.
I'm wondering how much more you can.
Final lap.
There are all sorts of. There are RPGs. There are pets. There are racing games. There are fighting games of many different varieties. There's a lot of different Digimon games.
Something for everybody. Torpedoes! Digimon wins.
3 for Digimon.
How did Digimon beat my chosen champion of Paperboy?
I feel like Digimon will be here.
Well, how about Cat in the Hat for GBA?
Cat in the Hat!
Cat in the Hat.
Thanks. I'm glad I won too. Probably the only game I won tonight.
Cat in the Hat or Digimon Racing?
Have no fear. I feel like I should watch the story on this one.
A bump that made us go jump.
There it is.
Wow. I know some good games we can play.
Look around for games to play.
That's what we've been doing.
Up, up, up with the fish. Move cat. At left. Move from right. Catch 5 items.
Oh, this was Addie's boyfriend's request, not Addie. Okay.
Was this a...
Thank you, Chris.
Was this a childhood favorite? Oh.
Seems pretty good. Hey Tappers, the cat's out of the bag and into a hat. It's Cat in the Hat versus Digimon Racing tonight on the Multitap stream. When will this nightmare end?
Oh my goodness. Back to the living room.
Do they have a Mike Myers Cat in the Hat game?
That's what I was expecting.
Well, this game's not winning.
Fun in a box.
No! This just looks like they're gonna kidnap them.
Fun in a box. Fine thing once home. Try again. That is home. Is
What's that one called? Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
Ew, gross.
Oh my goodness. I want to get him home.
It's just the cat in the hat.
His hair just whips all over the place. Oh,
I can't find the other one.
easy does it. Oh,
He
oh.
only has two or three different models.
Oh, jeez.
I may only have the one Cat in the Hat game. I'm sorry.
No!
I know you're upset about it, Start.
I am upset. I'm going back to the living room.
And why do I only have one Cat in the Hat game?
Digimon Racing still wins.
What's wrong with having just one?
Digimon wins, by the way.
Catch thing one.
But if they saw this, then they definitely want to play it.
It's the Bronchi game.
I'm gonna catch you.
All right, Bronchi the
Oh, he's good.
Bronchiosaurus. Bronchi.
Oh, say the
oh.
games you will play.
Health Hero Bronchi. You excited?
I don't know.
Bronchi and Trachea adventures can help you learn important things about asthma. We're going to learn about asthma.
Oh, this is just like when you had the Halloween stream.
Mm-hmm. Bronchi versus... What's our current champion? Digimon? The mighty wind machine was made. Well, today we're going to learn.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Put spacer in on.
Just like that one Arthur. Watch this cookie on.
sack cig smoke. Yes, avoid cig smoke.
It's probably better, also good to avoid those things generally, even if you don't have asthma. Come on, like,
Well, got some extra lungs. Always good.
Uh-oh. No more dust pile.
Yeah.
I don't know if this, I mean, it's beating Digimon somehow.
I can kind of see.
It's educational.
I didn't think Digimon was gonna make it.
Out of hype.
Surprised it lasted 1 round.
But I mean, Digimon had a good run, so.
For that.
Will Multitap dust off this classic? This seems really cool.
You think it's passageways?
Yes.
That's right.
It's got great art, yeah. Bronchi is about to beat Digimon. Bronchi wins. Good job, Bronchi.
Soul band tightens around bronchial tubes. All these. All of these.
So Motley Gob requested Tetris and Dr. Mario.
Ah. Well, I think you know what that calls for.
A little mix match.
A little bit of the mix match. A little bit of the mix.
And Dr. Mario. Who win? Tetris and Dr. Mario or Bronchi? 2 games in 1. Yeah, I'm... Me too, Colonel. Alright, yeah, this works. 3 minutes. The vote's gonna be over in 2.
Get worse before it gets better.
I mean, he was making a good comeback. I'm too scared. Ooh. And starts comeback.
Whoa, big surprise on who won this one.
Tetris and Dr. Mario.
Oh, I for one am shocked.
No, I didn't even get a 4. I was so close. They give me some weird blocks.
Oh, I thought we were playing with no spin rules.
Oh. wait, what? It was pretty close. Pretty
Oh,
close.
no, I messed up real bad at the end. Like you said, the blocks were a little weird and should have, you know,
They didn't quite fit together.
should have dealt with them instead of trying to go for the usual.
All right. So this wins. It's our new chosen champion. Tetris, Dr. Mario, SNES. Next game is a real classic. They're really going for it tonight.
Yeah,
They're really going for it tonight.
going for it. Going for Extra Life this weekend.
Be there.
Saturday, 8 p.m. Central.
Be there or don't.
Please be there. I'm begging you to be there.
Who wins? Is it? They're really going for it. Do you want this? Do you want the Tetris game or Puyo 2?
Can the combined power of Tetris and Dr. Mario beat Puyo?
Uh-oh. It's probably just
Yeah, that's alright.
Nice. What's the deal with Puyo?
Uh-oh. Oh no! Is that a fatality?
No!
Gotcha.
The Thief Man won! But Tetris and Dr. Mario won. That.
Well, maybe we gotta convince them that they want Puyo. Because guess what the next request is?
What?
Kirby's Avalanche.
He's just gonna be really mean. That's kind of so mean, like.
I don't know.
Kirby's.
That's just how Kirby.
Requested by Krungo.
Kirby's Avalanche.
Or
I think he never
Tetris.
talked in his life, and
Dr.
now that he
Mario.
finally starts talking, he has a lot of mean things to say. He should just not talk.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's probably fine.
Uh-oh. Kirby's dead.
Oh, there's enough time for one more game. Even though the poll's about to run out.
How about a Piper?
I don't know about that.
Now it's a tie, so Dr. Mario and Tetris wins, right?
I think so. Oh no, I was too busy trying to play.
Yes, Daniel is correct. TKO.
Oh no! Oh no!
Kirby wants that delicious apple pie, and he will get it.
Oh no! I did the wrong thing! Ah! I'm gonna die! No, I'll play again.
Yeah, I remember watching the story mode for this. Like, Kirby's just straight brutal to some characters. Like, saying mean things unprovoked. I'm like, what the heck, Kirby? Kirby's usually too cute and simple-minded to think of anything. If you're like,
Dale started talking to me during the game and he was asking questions and stuff about Extra Life, but since it's 1-1, we gotta play again. I've not played much of it. Oh, no! No, Dale, I'm getting distracted again! Dale's focusing. Not allowed.
Kirby wants a chicken dip.
I don't know. Dale was swearing too the whole time. And other distraction techniques. No, I should quit while I was ahead. Oh, I'm gonna die. Please give me anything. Dale, you just built a tunnel! You just built a tunnel! You just built a tunnel!
That was a death tunnel.
I mean, I guess we gotta move on. One more. No distractions. Unless they're at first start, then go ahead. Those are allowed.
Tell me how bad Mega Man Soccer is.
Oh no! Wait a second, this could be really... Actually, this will be fine as long as I can get the one thing. All right, that's a good note to end on, I think. I mean, well, I don't know, Dale. Maybe you can get out of this one. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I think that's good. You know, always good to end on a tie.
Oh, and it gives you so many points too.
And nice and heartwarming. All right, and what's the next game? I'm finished.
Wait, so that was Kirby.
That was Kirby's voice?
Because he said I'm finished and then he fell off the screen. What? Kirby sound. Also, Bug played the game.
Kirby's Avalanche.
And the Tappers hug to show there's no hard feelings. Okay, this shouldn't be. Oh, Kale's hugging me. Does that count?
Looks more like I'm trying to strangle you, but I'm gonna at least shake hands, good fellow. Dana,
Are you convinced by it? Was I
y'all are
convincing?
All right. Where's Beethoven's second?
That sounds like a Super Nintendo game.
Beethoven's.
In fact, I know that's a Super Nintendo game. That's a
Beethoven's
Super
second.
Nintendo game that stared me in the face whenever we went to our local rental place.
Mhm.
I'm like, that Super Nintendo game has dogs on it.
Wait, so what's the winner? I wasn't paying attention.
It was still
Tetris and Dr. Mario. They were tied, but
Okay.
reigning
Oh yeah.
champion.
Oh,
So do you think Tetris or
just huge chubby.
Actually, I was thinking of Oyo, I guess. I wasn't sure about the Kirby one. Did the Kirby one tie?
yeah, tied?
Oh my gosh!
Hey, this?
Mitchum, what have they done to you?
Oh, don't jump on the fences. See?
It hurts his little puppy.
It's a very realistic game. Oh.
And is it Tetris and Dr. Mario or Beethoven's second?
Does this remind you of anyone, Kayla?
No, I don't know about that. There's a dog that will do that, but not too often. The other dog
what's up,
doesn't
Sparky?
really do that at all.
I think I need to close the request because I don't think we're going to be able to get through all these. But Sparky, if you would like to enter one last request, you can do that. If you would like. Because I think we've got too many games queued up, so I don't know that I'm going to get through them
Oh,
all.
he can shake!
What's this? Bowing?
Well,
Bowing is like what the dog does when he's ready to play.
I don't think Beethoven's going to win.
Really?
I think
I'm kind of surprised.
I think someone requested Booger Man already, but thank you for putting it in there. No more requests, everybody.
Oh, I see shaking.
Yeah, I have to, play in the sprinklers first, but then it becomes a powerful weapon. Go for the poodle. Oh, this is impossible.
But yeah, don't worry, Booger Man's in there, Sparky. So
Oh wait, I must eat with this. There you go.
Booger Man will be
He's
played.
eating.
Oh,
It's sort of like Evo.
another thing dogs like to do a lot.
Yeah. And this game has it all if you, want the full... Here. Oh, slow jam. Do I have to go down there, I guess? Oh, I have to get past
No
the skateboard
rules.
kid.
Beethoven lost, Daniel.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but again, I'm a little
I
surprised.
think you gotta find Chubby,
Oh, who's Chubby?
one of the puppies.
Oh.
Why would you name your dog Chubby? That's not right. Chubby is on the roof.
How about Kirby's Dream Course?
Get
Oh.
it? Because
He's on the roof.
that's what Cleve said. I just fabricated it.
Go Kirby.
A week of Beethoven.
I'll do one of the presets. Oh wait, there's stamps.
Oh, he's gonna spend so much time in the stamp creator, we're not gonna get to the game. Kirby's Dream Course.
Great Kirby.
Kirby's Dream Course is my nightmare. This game's musical fun for everyone.
Son of a gun.
Can you believe that on Saturday night we'll be streaming 24 hours for Dallas Children's Medical Center? And that we'll be playing great games like Snoopy's Sports Spectacular, Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist, and likely Boogerman once it wins at the end of tonight.
And lots of Lunchables.
But in addition to that, yeah, we'll be eating Lunchables. I heard jalapeno poppers might be on the menu. Fortnite's gonna be there.
Minecraft.
Mr. Fortnite himself. Minecraft's gonna be there. Among Us is gonna be there. Really cool games that don't get their time in the sun very often. Jackbox games, they're gonna be there. Nintendo Switch stuff it's gonna be there. Mario Superstars. Can you read Mugent's mind? A brand new original game for Extra Life. The Muggly Wumpus Adventure, Bingo, Multitap Jeopardy. There's gonna be some good times. In Livewire, you can call in live to Multitap and tell Mugent how he's doing.
Tell him how it is.
Tell me how I'm doing. You can say everything you've ever wanted to say to my ear. Kirby's Dream Course is the winner. It beat Tetris Dr. Mario. Kirby's Dream Course. Alright, okay. Do you want to play... I don't know which system Playball's thing is on. Oh wait, I think I found it. Is this it, Playball? 2 minutes. It's Shonen Ashibe.
This is 3 ninjas.
Oh, it's 3 ninjas?
No, I don't know.
Do you like Shonen Ashibe or do you like Kirby's Dream Course?
Ooh, she has a lot to say.
It looks Earthbound-ish. SNES, thank you.
Is this an Earthbound-like?
Whoa, you play as a seal. I'm voting for this game.
Pretty cute.
He collects apples.
Wow. Cool move.
Just flopping around like a good seal.
Splash former, yeah. This guy could be friends with Hamtaro and the Lip Duck. I almost forgot about the Lip Duck.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You can see start tear through this game just like that.
Do I have to get all the apples? I probably have to get all the apples. How am I gonna get past these teddy bears? I wish I
You
could
made it to the goal.
do my dive attack. There must be some way up there.
I'm excited to see this during Extra Life.
I guess you have to approach on the other end.
How am I gonna get past the teddy bear?
Oh, you gotta fill up your apple meter?
I guess.
You need more juicy apples, my boy.
Is that enough apples?
Nope, you need a few more.
Oh no!
Ooh, no apples in this tree,
I
just
keep
bears.
summoning bears that take my apples. This game's so hard.
This isn't looking good for the poll. This could be a real Extra Life challenge, though.
It is a challenge.
I think y'all should vote for this game. It doesn't have golf, but it's just as good.
Alright. Full on apples just have to not touch a teddy bear.
Kirby's first one.
No, but he was gonna beat the level. See, you're missing out. Ooh, Metroid Zero Mission. Let's only play that one for a few minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Why is this game so hard? It feels like Zero Mission has a long intro cutscene.
I think people know what they want. Who wins? Is it Metroid Zero Mission or Kirby's Dream Course? Oh, you gotta mash it past to get through.
Oh wait, I was thinking of Fusion, I guess. Oh, you can hear
Zebus.
Metroid.
Whoa. And this game seems almost as good as the Seal game we were playing.
Almost as good.
Sorry, Cleve, I turned off the game request because I'm real scared we're not going to be able to get through them all. But I'm going to try. Friendstar. Wow. This is how Samus got her start.
Samus beginnings.
That's why it's called the Zero Mission. Where's Dave's submission? It's funny because I think Dave was acting like he was going to save his big submission or like the best stuff for the end. So now even if Dave shows up, it's too late. Booger Man will win no matter what. Cleve, that's not what I said! You're twisting my words a bit. Look, we all know what Dave would have done. He would have come in here and been like, boom, Super Metroid, boom, Chrono Trigger, yawn, snore. Once Urban Yeti is gone, nothing else matters. And Kirby wins again!
Alright, Kirby.
Good job, Kirby. Let's do one from Desi Spark.
Have to do that.
The Gauntlet winner by streak. I think that would have been a much better system, but we're too far gone now. And I typoed my magic command line. There we go. But I mean, yes, very good idea, Curdle. Let us do that for Extra Life 2022. Who wins Konami Crazy Racers? I don't remember who requested this, or Kirby's Dream Force. They spelled crazy wrong. This is from Desi Spark. Louder!
Yay!
Are you a Crazy Cup?
Half
Did you know Crazy Cup used to be Master Shake's name on Aqua Teen?
No.
But they changed it to Master Shake. Possibly true story.
Do you believe that? Did you say baseball?
Is this game crazy enough for y'all?
Oh.
Now Master Shake's voice actor is on a Disney cartoon as a ghost. Whoa. That's pretty intense. It's beating Kirby.
Impressive.
It's the power of Goemon. No, Sparky, this is Konami's Crazy Racers. It's a fun little original kart game.
on that pyramid head.
Alright everybody, we're running out of time. Extra Life is almost here. We had a little suggestion bucket for suggestions. People got in a lot of good responses and stuff that we're definitely trying our darndest to make happen. But time is running out. Time is running out. If you have things you would like to tell us before Extra Life, just spout it out.
Scream and shout.
Let us know now.
We're lunchable.
Because soon we'll be locked in here for 24 hours.
And we can't do anything about it.
And we can't do anything about it. Arrow the Acrobat. Alright, noted. I think, who knows what could happen. I'm not allergic to Arrow the Acrobat. Get the bells.
I'm going.
don't forget to turn. Give me 50,000 moon chickies. All requests will be considered.
Yeah, thanks, Cleve. I hope it goes well too.
Thank you, Cleve.
All your favorites are here. They don't need to release new versions of these games. They just need
Lots of
another Crazy
caffeine.
Racers. Am I popping?
I think I've avoided. No, I guess sometimes about midway through, we'll have some caffeine. But this year, supposedly, we're taking naps. Apparently, we're taking naps, so I don't know if I'll need any caffeine. I mean, what I heard is that we're taking naps. That's what I heard. How many energy drinks are you chugging on the stream?
0 for me.
I don't think I've ever had one.
I just drink Coke.
What's up, party people? Sorry I ended up having a lot of errands to run, so here comes a heckin' game dub of probably dupes before I peace out. Well, Dave, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Because, well, you know what? Thank you for subbing, Dave, but I'm just gonna have to put a stop to all your game dumping right now because
We're too late.
the requests are closed. We don't have any more time. The queue got filled up pretty quick. Dave, is there one game? Can you pick one game? As former guest star of Multitap, I suppose I can allow Dave to pick one game.
We already did that one, Dragmire.
You can pick one game, Dave. That's not a duplicate, and we'll try to make it happen. Just one. You have to pick your absolute best and see if it's even good enough. Just one. Oh wait, did something win already?
Yeah.
I've been watching the Crazy Racers so long and Dave distracted me. Crazy Racers wins though. So we're gonna play Bobby's World.
Oh no! Castlevania Aria of Sorrow.
That's Dave's pick. Aria of Sorrow.
I don't think that's gonna win, but yeah, sure, let's go with it. That's Dave's pick. Thank you, Dave, for your suggestion.
We watched episodes of this show.
I want to hear Howie. It's got the theme song.
Bobby heard that was bad.
It's Bobby's World and we're just living in it. Who wins, Bobby's World or Konami Crazy Racer?
You use Webley as shield, press A.
This game's actually pretty good, Daniel.
What makes you say that?
It's Bobby's World.
Yeah, there's a lot of holes all over whatever planet this is.
I have only just one thing to add.
There you go.
Don't you know?
They have Howie Mandel's voice in the game, so it meets my requirements.
Don't you know? Beautiful Joe.
On the first day of Christmas, when you will get free,
Listen to Howie voices.
But another
Howie-
well-known part of his act would
Voices.
survive.
He literally does
In
the
fact-
same voice. He admitted it. He does the same voice for every character.
In the 1984 film Gremlins as the furry little creature Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Regular on the TV cartoon Muppet Babies.
And Animal.
The voice of Skeeter in the Muppet
Oh, sorry, Skeeter.
Little girl and her brother Scooter. I was Animal in the Muppet Babies.
Oh, bye-bye.
A
Mm.
little bit of Bunsen.
Oh, he did do Animal.
If you don't listen to me, I'll let your sister disappear.
Once again, Howie had parlayed his childlike charm into a
Yes, it is Cleve.
Howie has done it again.
I would make these noises in the back of the class and be asked to leave.
Whoa! Konami's Crazy Racers win somehow.
Somehow. I'm glad.
Well, it's okay. We got a real request from Playball.
Okay.
It's a little known title called The Tick.
The tick. The tick, the tick. Howie has done it again. Oh my goodness, it's just like the Genesis version.
Who wins? Is it The Tick or Konami Crazy Racers?
Actually, it's not like the Genesis version. Genesis version, you could skip this part.
Yeah, I didn't know about him doing all those voices either.
Thank goodness Howie voiced Gizmo.
Thank goodness he's a deal or not man.
And Deal or Not. He's back. The Tick.
He does one voice.
Is he going to flick all his enemies again? Probably. Oh, he didn't say spoon though. Did he only say that when he won on the Genesis one? I thought he said it at the start too. Maybe on the logo or something.
You're the Tick. This game is like 3 hours long, and guess what? All of them are like, here's a hint, you are looking at it.
Great. Wonderful.
Sounds like a good pick. Rising up in the charts, it's those crazy racers from Konami, followed by that spoony superhero that's becoming a top pick, The Tick.
Rising up in the charts, it's those crazy racers from Konami, followed by that spoony superhero that's becoming a top pick, The Tick.
The Tick. I can go nap when these 3 hours are being played.
Yeah, you can. There we go.
Spoon! Isn't that funny?
No, it isn't.
Damn, Tick wins.
Of course it wins. Why wouldn't it win?
Tick wins. Tick wins. Tick wins, Daniel.
Cheap and nasty. Subplot.
Alright, this is D.A. Tono-sama. Tono-sama.
Sunsoft.
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 Requested by Playball.
Alright.
Can it beat the Tick? I don't know if it can.
Maybe. Hopefully it's easier than that Seal game.
Who wins? Is it D.A. Tono-sama or the Tick? It's funny because when I looked it up, I saw Hardcore Gaming 101, so I figured Bad Maniacs had probably played it. But is it a good game? I don't know. It's 2-player co-op too? Well then...
Hey, this is just Pocky and Rocky.
But no, they're human. It's 2-player co-op. That's right up our alley. The Tick's only 1 player, I think. Somehow. The Mother 3 of video games. This muscle man boss has my vote.
Any goodies?
Can you get him?
I'm trying. Oh wait, scroll. No.
Rolled away.
Yeah, it did scroll.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Bomberman?
Bomberman's back in a big way.
Wow.
Hello. Get those points. My 20%.
20%.
Okay.
What a deal. Bad news, the tick wins.
Too bad.
I don't know how the tick keeps winning.
Playballs.
Ooh, I typed the wrong thing.
Playball suggested the tick, right? So, I mean,
maybe.
It's
Playball's fault.
He's sort of like the kingpin. Either way, he wins.
All right. Who wins? Is it Kirby's Dream Land 3 or the tick?
This must have been a Curl suggestion. He was gushing about Kirby's Dream Land the other day.
Do you think the tick can win against Kirby's Dream Land?
Maybe. Definitely, yes. I think the tick will win against Kirby. I always say the same thing about this game. It looks very cute, but it's a little slow.
It looks very cute, but where's the tick?
Come, Gooby.
I think Kirby's Dream Land 3 is going to be our new champion. Tick, 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 tick. I think time's running out for the tick.
Is it faster to slide through the game? I need an animal friend.
Take the cat, he's
I
fast.
feel like how sad they get when you don't.
They get offended. Ooh, he's a weapon. Oh. Flash kick.
Wait, that's not a Kirby, that's a Celebi.
That's a Beckett Celebi.
That's not a Kirby.
Pretty cool.
Wow. It's a magic moment when Kirby's Dream Land 3 defeats the tick. Boogerman. Boogerman might win the whole thing. What is Cat Friend's name? I thought it was Rick, wasn't it? Oh wait, Rick is the hamster.
Yeah.
What's the cat's name?
Oh, I think it starts with an N. Yeah, Nago.
Alright, well, thank you everybody, and congrats, because Kirby is your winner.
Hot dog. You can sprint by double tapping. Oh, see? For some weird reason I didn't think you could run in this game. I'm sorry, that's my bad.
It's okay, Start. Even though you played it slow, people still voted for it. But maybe they'll vote for this game instead.
Love this game.
Is it gonna be Super Bomberman, or is it gonna be Kirby's Dream Land?
Once again, Bomberman shines in the battle mode, but that's not what you're gonna be seeing. They should really put this on the old Switch Online. Where's the Bombermans?
Whoosh.
That freaking noise. Sounds like an eraser or something. Squeak.
I gotta clean up the floor.
My shoe.
My
Don't worry, we'll make it exciting with 2-player. As soon as I find the door, I'll bomb it, and then we can keep playing forever.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Where's the door? We gotta hurry, Kirby's gonna win!
I don't know. Better find that door fast. It's the only way.
This game's doomed! There's nothing here. Bomberman's in trouble.
The door didn't help.
Nope. Oh, Krongo, you're missing Start's secret sauce. when it comes to stacking on the sides, and that is a whole heaping helping of simple doodah luck.
Are you trying to make 3s of them as much as you can, like 3 reds, 3 purples, and all that, as you're dropping them, or are you just dropping them as fast as you can?
Groups of 3, hear my plea. We had Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce, and I got it. Whoa.
Kirby wins.
Kirby wins. All right.
Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Can we...
That sounds delicious.
What's your review, Drag?
Oh. Kayla, what's your review?
Is there some place near us that also, I think, has, like, Dr. Pepper flavor?
Pluckers. I think they have Pluckers everywhere. It's a big chain.
Tasted like someone poured Dr. Pepper into barbecue sauce, but in a good way. Well, all right.
That's all you can hope for. All right, F-Zero. F-Zero. From
Man,
Curdle.
I'm sad that they didn't add this right away to the Nintendo Switch Online. I was hoping we were going to get to play some F-Zero.
All right, here we go. Is it going to be F-Zero or Kirby's Dream Land 3? When I try to stack the Puyos on the sides, I try to do 3s, but I quickly lose track and get disorganized. I would advise just playing against Start, then who knows where you'll go from there. Insane, maybe.
Insane. But it's funny because we were watching one of the Game Center CX episodes where he played Puyo, and it's like he watched the computer on one level and they were doing the same thing, just stacking on the side really fast. And he's like, I'll just copy that.
Didn't he have trouble?
Yeah, well, I forget. It feels like he switched at some point, but
I think it worked against him. But as soon as he went to the next level, he was like, oh, it's not working anymore. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the way you can learn how to play it. I mean, there's bunch of tutorials and stuff for it, but another way of figuring out how to play is just watching the computer. Because not everything you do obviously works, but some of the strategies that they like can give you an idea of what to do. Yeah, sometimes.
That sounds like Kayla and Start want to do a Mean Bean Machine first to 10.
That happens.
Bunch of Mean Bean fans in the chat. I would never degrade Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine by using the despicable rewind.
I feel like I wouldn't do another pretty thing.
Can F-Zero beat Kirby? The answer is no.
oh no.
Hey, what's up, Louis J?
Yo.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're playing during Extra Life with the Gauntlet of games.
F-Zero couldn't beat Kirby, but it's still a good game.
It's still a good game. And that's all that
I was
you can
gonna
really
try
hope
and
for.
swerve into a death. Couldn't quite make it.
Alright, so Keith has requested the Flintstones. I assume he means this one?
I think you assume right.
Yabba dabba do. I think when it comes to me, like, I feel like Puyo fans like the later. I don't know that it's necessarily bad, but I think they like the later games better. You know what I mean?
Why is that?
Because there's a lot more like kind of give and take, and I don't know how like the countering and stuff works, but like, you know how in Mean Bean you get one good chain and you win,
Right.
basically.
I see.
But in the new Puyos, it's not that simple necessarily. All right, Flintstones, and what was the last game? What was our winner? Kirby's Dream Land 3?
Yeah.
Kirby's Dream Land 3. Puyo 2 is when it's the most classic. Is Mean Bean Machine based on Puyo 2? I forgot. It feels like it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, aren't all of, like, the regions Puyo basically based? Kirby's Avalanche?
Yeah, I think you are correct.
Mean Bean is based off of Puyo 1. Ah, okay.
Sorry.
I mean, it's kind of like Street Fighter. You know, they didn't respect it until the second one. But yeah, I don't know that there's many, you know, Puyo players that are big fans of Mean Bean or Puyo 1. At least from what I've seen. Ooba Dooba. But Mean Bean Machine does have Robotnik, so.
And beans.
Yeah, they need to bring Robotnik back to the new Puyo games. I agree.
And Kirby.
Yabba dabba doo, I'm coming for you.
The Bean All-Stars.
Do you think this game can beat Kirby's Dream Land 3? So far, one person voted for Flintstones.
Interesting.
And nobody else. How many games are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we're gonna have to do 1 minute. 1 minute polls.
1 minute polls.
I know this poll's not over yet, but I think I'm gonna end it. Because there's no way Flintstones can win. Kirby wins. What's next? How about Kirby Superstar?
Kirby Superstar.
I don't know if this game can win. Kirby against Kirby?
Yeah.
We're the feet.
Oh!
Who wins Kirby's Dream Land 3
Ooh, this one
or
has
Kirby Superstar?
has some progress.
1 minute. Flintstone Fleet. It's Kirby versus Kirby. I'm surprised Dreamland 3 is beating Superstar so handily. The Kirby and the Treasure of Sierra Mad Rock. Oh, what's up, Cluckman EXE? Whoa, Cluckman EXE. Are you and Curdle related?
Thanks. So,
Thank you for the follow, Cluckman EXE. You're not? Oh, I don't know. Curdle really likes Battle Network and also happens to be a chicken. Wait a second.
Turtle. Are you Turtle?
Voting shenanigans! All these polls are invalid! They're invalid! Wow, Kirby's Dream Land 3 wins! We have to throw it. We're just gonna have to give it to Boogerman automatically now. That's the only fair thing to do. Well, okay. Can't believe our infallible poll system has been defeated.
Yeah, where's Erengard?
Aramgard.
Erengard!
Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
What? I thought you guys said no bootleg!
I thought we said that too.
I was light.
Yeah.
It's just Speedy Gonzalez. Hey.
Sonic 4 or Kirby's Dream Land 3?
Mario! Also,
Sonic tunes. Sonic! And Sonic 4. Pretty cool.
I feel like the noises it makes when
No, what kind of sound is that?
I don't know.
It's like a squeak or something.
I wonder if it's said that this is the speed in knowledge.
Fred would lose his mind to cleave.
What I think about this. It's still, this is still considered imagery.
Sonic kicks.
Look at all the Kirby cheaters voting for Kirby. Yeah, I mean, Sonic 4 got 4 votes for Sonic 4, but let's try this one. How about Clock Tower?
They were the lifts in the original game.
It's gonna take 5 years
Next
just to
distance square.
actually get.
Well, then I don't know if it's extra life worthy. Not like Kirby's Dream Land.
But quick start, see?
Oh, there. Never mind. That worked out better. I forgot quick starting. See if we can find this scissor. Probably can.
Clock Tower.
What am I looking for? Oh, I got you.
I don't know.
Try to get an any percent.
Well, here's the dead end. Can I crawl through there? Is there anything even on the other side?
I know there's a rock at the top.
I should get the rock.
Rock'em Sock'em Clock Tower.
That rock. I forget what the rock is.
Dentist. Can we ride the rock slide again?
Yeah.
Oh, that was full of,
I
that
don't
was a
think so,
thrill.
please.
It's a one-time show.
Wait, Clock Tower wins!
Whoa, that was a.
All right, well, Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. But Clock Tower's our current champion.
That is a shot. I love
Wow.
walking simulators. This is right up my alley.
Who wins? Clock Tower or Twisted Tales of Spike McFang? Human Arrow. Oh boy.
Hello?
This is Wacky Racers.
Wacky Racers.
He's getting votes. Or the sheep.
Wow.
This is it. This is the game that will win.
This seems pretty cool. That may be true. I would play this for a minute too. What's that supposed to mean? This has to be our next winner. Guess what? The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. It's your winner, Daniel.
Interesting.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. I can't understand it, honestly.
You can make quick judgments in 1 minute.
How do you feel about Radical Rex?
Yeah.
Oh, does this one sing at the title screen? Ooh, Beam Software.
Do you vote for Radical Rex or Spike McFang? Hats off to Spike. He's cool, he's rude, he's real cool, Radical Rex.
Dino versus Dino, it shall be.
Ooh, Sparky sent me a video. Sonic 4 unveiled at SGC 2010.
So became a Bronchi.
We're gonna hear start make a yelp of happiness. It sounds like Mr. Bean.
I can't hear him saying it.
You heard him?
But yeah.
He goes, yes!
It's hard. It's hard to deny that.
Radical Rex. Wow, how did Radical Rex win? It's maybe people were getting excited with all the cheering going on.
That's
You
probably...
know, Booger Man's gonna win!
Alright, how about Killer Instinct? I think we've got enough time to play this game.
Oh,
Killer Instinct. Okay. No, Killer Instinct.
I was trying to get to the sink in Clock Tower.
Yeah, that's usually where.
Wait, so Radical Rex is our champion? Hit Killer Instincts.
2-player?
Yeah, we can do 2-player maybe. Who wins? Killer Instinct or what was the other game? Radical Rex? I don't have enough time to pick my character. I should have picked Riptor. There may be time yet. Whoa.
Oh, he's got that killer instinct.
I did, please. I did. Who's my favorite? See, I'm bad at it, so I'm picking the fighter more from aesthetic and story. Probably Foldor. Either Foldor or...
Oh, help! No!
Foldor.
Oh!
Well, there's still time for Riptor, right?
Yeah.
Feel bad. I should.
Riptor's a dinosaur just like Radical Rex.
Lacey. Lacey's the other one I like. Killer. I forget who I'd always play when I played by myself. Because Clubmaniacs, people don't want good games, they want game games. That's how Multitap works.
That's how that usually works.
I don't know, sometimes people want good games and you guys like because of that.
Oh, I forgot to do it. Oh, I got ripped apart. Dinos win.
I guess I'm not cut out to be TJ combo Krungo.
Alright. Radical Rex wins in both games.
I like how the Killer Instinct cart was black.
No, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
You know, that reminds me. I thought there was another game that was supposed to be requested tonight that had a unique colored cartridge, but I haven't seen it yet.
Alright, how about P-Cross? Is anyone voting for P-Cross?
Maybe. Go P-Cross. It was Maximum Carnage.
Oh, no one suggested
No one requested Maximum Carnage?
But to be fair, we played Maximum. Oh, wait, I did like the tutorial or something, didn't I?
It's okay. You know what? We made an exception for Aria of Sorrow. I think we need to make an exception for Maximum Carnage. We'll play it next. How's that sound?
You guys must have gotten the cool Maximum Carnage card because we just had the gray one.
I don't understand how to beat the Wario stages in this game.
I don't either, and I've tried playing it, and it doesn't make any sense.
I'm voting for Radical Rex.
Because the problem is, the Wario stages don't tell you when you're wrong, which is a problem, because that means I can solve. It's like Sudoku.
Yeah.
I can do the whole thing, and then I'm like, uh-oh, I messed up.
Too focused on Booger Man and the tech.
Well, yeah. Without the penalty, I don't know if I'm doing it right or not.
Yeah.
Would that be fair if we just swapped Booger Man with Maximum Carnage? People would probably be okay with that, right? Oh wait, but Sparky requested Booger Man, right?
Well, one
So that means Krungo should get the extra pick of Maximum Carnage. So
And some wacky rules.
No.
have we been setting up Booger Man to win from the start? I don't
No,
know.
it's not the last game. I think it's the second to last game. So no, we're not saying.
There's no way Booger Man will win. It's not happening.
The the last oh.
And then, so that means this one's here.
It's not happening.
Three.
Combined with Dragmire's Ma.
then it's
Something
probably-
is forming.
That's what you know.
Wait, P-Cross won?
Yay!
Why did P-Cross
Well,
win?
Because
Okay.
people like P-Cross.
Caleb will gladly play P-Cross.
That's not real.
Well, hopefully this
P-Cross.
next game can beat it somehow. It's a game that should win.
Should be, you know. People like P-Cross, bro.
But people like Donkey Kong Country. As requested by Desi Spark. Who wins? Whoa, now Krungo's actually a P-Cross fan because he knows how to play. But what about Donkey Kong Country?
Well, it's no Donkey Kong Land, that's for sure.
It's Donkey Kong Country. It's a classic. How can you not vote for it?
No blubbing, no blubbing, no blubbing, no blubbing.
Did he drop his reel?
You just need a clip of you know saying that.
Yeah, we need Dale saying yes on the soundboard. It's Donkey Kong. Whoa. What's up, Noble Lemon?
Hi, Noble.
Good to see ya. Jazz, can I make a recommendation to Jazz? Jazz, when you see someone that you should probably ban them. Thank you. The ban command is /ban, not LOL. Alright, to be sure to tune into Extra Life. I think Cleve requested something.
Noble, you didn't do anything.
No, Lemon, you didn't do anything. It's okay, Sparky. It's okay. And then I accidentally banned Jazz. Did you really? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, anyway, Flintstones Treasure of Sierra, Mad Rock. All right, well.
You say ban and then you do ban.
No one was really slacking, but Jess decided it was a better idea to laugh at them, which maybe that was the right strategy. I don't know. I'm gonna. It's the Flintstones. Let's see who wins. Not to jinx it, Barn, but I feel we're slated for Extra Life. Flintstones, Sierra, Mad Rock. Who's the winner right now?
Is it still P-Cross or?
Ooh, I should have paid more attention. Is it still P-Cross? What was the last game? Last game didn't win? Save Jazz.
No, it wasn't Radical Rex. Yeah.
Oh wait, Donkey Kong won. So we're doing Donkey Kong versus Flintstones.
My P-Cross.
Thank you, Bad Maniacs. DKC or Flintstones, Sierra, Mad Rock. 1 minute. How much longer are you guys going? I stepped out for a few minutes and don't want to miss the end. I think we have many games, but at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So maybe about 20 more minutes of streaming, give or take. But not till midnight. This is not the start of Extra Life. Extra Life starts at 8 o'clock on Saturday and goes for 24 hours.
Curdle. Curdle confirmed.
Well, wait, we don't. I thought Cluckman and Curdle weren't related.
They're not related to the same person.
Noble Lemon. We've been trying to unearth this scandal for a long time. Because someone's been double voting. Phone Curdle.
No,
Donkey Kong Country is still the winner.
Alright, Donkey Kong.
Games is PC for. Oh, I see.
Look, we don't know what's going on, but we know we may be hacked. Is all we know.
Curdle when he's in.
All right. This is One Hit KO Link to the Past, requested by Playball.
Huh?
And sent to me personally by Playball.
Cool.
It'll be okay. Ah, indeed.
One Hit
Well,
KO.
there you go. Yeah, that intro part isn't in it. Someone was saying that you had to wait for it. Unless that's just part of the hack, but I don't think.
It's still going. I don't know if 1 minute will be enough time to get to the... This game already had a shot. I want to see what the One Hit KO part's about. If this is what we're doing, I would have requested Arrow on GBA.
Should I actually? I was gonna say just go up to the soldier on the castle, but I don't think.
All right, I'm starting the poll. It's Zelda One Hit KO in Donkey Kong Country. The problem is we haven't seen why this is a One Hit KO hack yet, and I mean that's true as well. Desi's part. Oh wait, we die in one?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh no, Dad!
We can't kill things in one hit. It's too realistic. Booyoo said plenty of time. The Flintstones One Hit KO hack.
You're just gonna die.
Let them hit you. Legend of Zelda TKO.
Yes,
The world.
Oh.
Zelda wins! Alright, let's see it. Wow! Dale, you're gonna be playing Zelda One Hit KO for Extra Life. If it wins.
I don't think so.
This game's already hard enough.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be harder.
You're right. I better save that progress.
That's good progress. Alright, so Kirby
But this isn't the last game, Curdle. There's several more
and the
games.
amazing. The last game wins. That's the system you set up. Basically, yes, but Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
Kirby and the Amazing Game.
There's so many Koyos.
Or Zelda One Hit KO.
Hold up, I gotta make a call.
You don't like the Amazing Mirror? And the Amazing One Hit KO.
Do they have to be on a different screen before I can call them? Yeah. This will get me far away enough from them.
Wow. Oh, Kirby's calling his friends.
On the squat.
Wow. Kirby, everybody.
Wait a minute, this power's no good. This is the one we want.
Next time we do game gauntlets, we'll really think it through. Don't worry. We'll make it fair to every game, and there will be no hurt feelings. And everyone will have a real good time.
Some hurt feelings.
Everyone will get a little treat at the end of the stream. Bad news. Zelda's moving on. But maybe Sonic Advance can kill it. Let's see, Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance versus One Hit KO Zelda. One Hit KO Zelda. Sonic Advance is pretty cool. Be
Play
Amy.
as Knuckles.
No! Cleve said be Amy!
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I said be Amy before you even picked Knuckles!
I- well, apparently they love Amy more.
I like
Oh! Start.
I can't quit.
Just for this, if Urban Yeti shows up again, I'm gonna vote for Urban Yeti. It's too late. Start is gone. Renegade. I just. Oof. I mean, you have a minute to play each game. Come on.
So play as Amy.
Whoa.
Can only Sonic grind?
Well, guess what? Zelda wins, but don't worry, we got something else coming up.
It's because I picked Knuckles.
We got a real classic coming up. Who wins? Is it gonna be this game? Or is it gonna be One Hit KO Zelda? Look at all these logos.
Here comes Yogi!
It's suggested by Cleve. Is it Yogi? Or One Hit KO Zelda?
You should be, Sparky. He looks very scary.
I'm gonna release the Yogi bar.
Send Yogi.
It's no business.
Yogi should be a sound.
I mean, it's a good sound.
You don't want to hear "Here Comes Yogi" every.
I just don't know when you would use it, except for
Whenever you see Yogi, you
Whenever
use
you-
"Here Comes Yogi."
Yogi shows up, which
Apparently, Start thinks that it's just no good, and that it can't be used. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Yogi. I didn't mean to yell at you.
What's that about?
See,
Actually, Yogi's not coming this season. One hit KO Zelda wins.
Zelda wins. Big surprise. What about this game requested by Curdle and not Cluckman EXE?
Okay.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Superstar Saga. Wonder if we have a save on this one.
Or One Hit KO Zelda.
Just play Mario Brothers. It's like, nope.
Who wins? Hey, I think, don't worry, Mario and Luigi's still winning, it looks like.
And it's in tribute to the Thousand Year Door, the next Mario RPG.
I mean, yeah, so if we're gonna have a new RPG to play during Extra Life instead of Paper Mario 2, we can do some Mario and Luigi. Look at that rainbow background. Mario and Luigi is winning quite handily. So Mario and Luigi is your new champion.
He didn't even play any of it.
That's how good it looked. Oh, little throwback.
Luigi doing his laundry, that's kind of hype.
Dun, dun, dun,
Actually, no,
dun.
Luigi doing Mario's laundry. Oh wait, I'm playing as Toad, I didn't realize. You can play as Toad!
Alright, this is requested from Jazzman Z. It's not compatible with the Game Boy player.
Interesting.
It's copyright Sonic Project.
Uh-huh.
It's got Majesco Digital Video. Brought to you by 4Kids.
And we already seen Chaos Control Freaks. Let's do Sonic to the Rescue.
It looks so
No! The Sims busted busting out. Requested by him. All right, who wins? Is it Sims busting out, or what's our current winner? Mario and Luigi?
Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi. Sim's busting out. Create a sim. No, this is gonna take the whole time.
Oh, I'm sure you can do some sort of default now.
But I want to spend time on this. Bonk.
And name a easy.
Yeah, that looks like bonk.
Messy, neat, shy, outgoing, lazy, active, serious, playful, mean, nice.
Yeah, that's bonk. Do I have to put in the points? Oh wait, that's just because I was... No?
Gender, bonk.
Shoot.
Oh, wait, are these stats for the shoes? I got confused.
Yeah, no, I don't
Shoes,
understand.
messy.
Because it says... Okay.
I think that's for your personality.
I don't know if it's just making me put in the points or what, or...
I think you have.
This seems too hard for us. We're gonna have to move on.
Yeah, you have to put in points.
Bonk.
Well, guess what? Mario and Luigi wins.
No. Too bad for bonk. Here comes the farmer.
Who's going to get you?
Morning, Uncle.
Uncle Hazy. Alright, well, how about Metal Slug Advance from Dragmire? And I'll put the poll up as quick as I can. Who wins?
It's hard being a net Navi.
Metal Slug Advance or Mario and Luigi?
Metal Slug or Mario? Duking it out. Who has the smoother animations? You can be Walter or Tyro. I don't recognize either of these characters.
It looks like Metal Slug.
Where's the Metal Slug favorites?
Yeah, I want to see more Ernest Evans.
They were made for this game. Great. Exclusives. They're on a boot camp island. So it's not a real Metal Slug is what you're saying? Bread. Oh, and there's like life bars and stuff? Pretty different from what I expect from Metal Slug.
Poor Wario.
Canned food.
Alright, well, Gunstar Superheroes.
Mario and Luigi won.
Who wins? Is it Gunstar Superheroes or Mario and Luigi? Oh, you skipped the lore.
There's lore. Get the GM. Oh, this looks like the most boring stage I could have chosen.
No, this looks pretty intense. Wow.
Yeah, you should.
This game looks pretty cool. Motion sickness, and this is making me more dizzy than Urban Yeti. I think it's pretty neat. But don't worry, we got 4 other games coming up. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. GBA presents Boktai from Curdle Games, who requested the game. He did not make it. Oh. Boktai. Who wins? Is it Boktai or Mario and Luigi?
If we play this during Extra Life, we have to do it when the sun's still out.
Oh, setting the clock, Hybe. So much fun. You have to go outside, man. Vote Mario and Luigi. That's
I
just...
don't stay under the skylight too long.
Yeah, they weren't even in the Konami Crazy Racers.
Okay.
Do not remove game pack.
In a place not too far from here and now, the end the undead appear, breaking the natural cycle of life and death. The evolution of species ceases, and one by one, they become extinct.
I don't know.
Extinct.
I thought it was just a brilliant idea that Kojima came up with. I don't even know if Kojima is the one who came up with the whole sunlight thing, but
Mario and Luigi wins. This game never stood a chance.
gotta,
Mega Man Battle Network 3.
didn't we just play that?
Yeah, but maybe this could win. I don't know.
Does it have my save file? Yes. This doesn't seem right. Whatever, let's just buy some viruses here.
If you beat the game, then you win.
I mean, it's weird though, because this, again, doesn't seem like where the end game is, but...
Whoa. This looks more action-packed than Mario and Luigi. Look at all this stuff going on.
Maybe we finished it during the Texas storm or whatever, so the save file's not here.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at all the battling action. We didn't get to see this much fighting in Mario and Luigi.
Or any. Oh, Mega Man's dying both in the vote and in the game.
All right, I'm gonna slip in something that I said I was gonna slip in, but I forgot to.
There's the base game and then there's the...
That's right. Oh yeah, Dave's games last. I forgot. The Dave privilege.
Son of a gun. Oh, I got deleted.
It's okay. I don't know. Let's see. All right, this is Maximum Carnage. Who wins? Is it Mario and Luigi or Maximum Carnage? Maximum Carnage. The green jelly.
Green jelly.
This game has Spider-Man and Venom?
Yeah, both.
I mean, the other game only has Mario and Luigi.
And it has
Look,
Hank Hill.
it has Dave.
Oh,
or
okay.
Hank Hill.
Sorry.
Uh-oh, too much story.
It'll take the whole minute.
I think if you hit start, it lets you skip.
We need to see
As much as I didn't want you to.
thrilling game.
Yeah, punch somebody. Maybe this will convince people to vote for it.
Punch Gambit.
We need to find the two brawling.
Oh, it was a tie! Which means this is just the tick. Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi moves on.
Get out of
It's just the tick.
It's the tick again.
Alright, let's do... this game was highly requested Booger Man.
So it was.
But I mean, I don't think... There's no way Booger Man can win. Who wins? Is it Booger Man or Mario?
Ah!
Yeah, I wish it really did mean pass.
It's not gonna win. Mario and Luigi's been getting votes all night.
It's not gonna win, and I look up and I see Booger Man's winning.
It's not gonna win.
Oh god.
Do what you know is right. It's a close one. It's close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's close. It's close. Oh my god, I don't want to Well, even if it wins once, it can't keep winning.
No?
I don't think so. Everyone's scrambling for their alternate accounts right now. Boogerman wins! Defeating Mario and Luigi! It's kind of a magic moment.
It's only what, 2 other games after it though?
I did not see that coming. Hey, there's 2 more games, okay?
Only 2 more?
There's a chance that Boogerman won't be the game, Daniel. Yeah. Maybe people like this game.
Daniel's shaking.
What's this?
This is Inspector Gadget.
Oh, no!
You don't think Inspector Gadget can win?
Inspector Gadget doesn't stand a chance.
But after this is
What if someone likes Inspector Gadget?
No one likes Inspector Gadget that much.
The only thing worse that I hate worse than Boogerman is Mad Agents. Oh no! Oh wait, the votes are in! They're coming in fast.
Unlike this intro. Oh.
I mean, this game seems pretty good.
This game was alright. We played this recently also.
Oh, Inspector Gadget has a 1-vote lead.
We didn't beat it though.
I mean, whoever wins, start losing.
I would much rather play Inspector Gadget. Oh.
You guys might not know this if you didn't watch the cartoon closely, but Inspector Gadget is ironically pretty incompetent as an inspector. Inspector Gadget wins!
Alright.
Gadget wins, start.
One crisis averted, I suppose.
But there's one last game.
One last game.
One last game. I can't believe that Inspector Gadget is the king of GBA and Super Nintendo games. Alright, this is from Dave.
These votes.
Castlevania Area of Sorrow.
Alright, Dave's big pick. Is it
Aria of Sorrow.
Is it really better than Inspector Gadget though?
I feel like you're playing Inspector Gadget.
Oh, here comes the moon. Ooh, Soul Train? You want a Soul Train? Maybe later.
Do you think this can beat Inspector Gadget?
This one I thought had like a mode where he could
voted more popular than Wario Land 4 and Superstar Saga. And Boogerman. Which game had the biggest streak tonight? Was it Wario Land? I'm sorry, Curdle.
Maybe.
It was Wario Land.
Seems
So
like
Wario may be the most popular, bestest game. But we have our rules.
Boy, do we have our rules.
We have our rules.
Skeletons!
It's Konami, don't forget.
Oh, that guy's good. I remember this music.
If we go by streak, then we need Ernest Evans back, yeah. I'm afraid it's too late, Curdle. The die have been cast. My grave has been dug. It's too late. Rules are rules, and rules are for fools. The Go-Go Gadget voter fraud. Do you think Castlevania could beat Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, I feel like it could if it really wanted to.
I'm kind of a Gadget fan myself.
Understandable.
I like this game, but I also just played it and am filled with bitterness. A bitterness that can only be satisfied by Inspector Gadget. I was kind of hopeful for Inspector Gadget. Isn't this game a year long?
I mean, I don't know. People will like to speedrun these games, right?
It won.
Maybe it can be defeated.
The Multitap family puts their favorite game last. This was Dave's pick, so I can't really. Dave wins! Castlevania wins!
I'll save this progress.
Maybe we should play Inspector Gadget too, just, you know, to be fair.
What are these concessions?
Wow, who would have expected it? Like people voted for Castlevania.
They're never turning for things I like.
Castlevania's your winner. Wasn't that fun? Didn't we have a good Gauntlet tournament of fun?
I don't know how many people are pleased.
I don't understand. How many people voted for Castlevania?
8.
So should
8 people want to see it.
Shouldn't there be 8 happy people? It feels like I'm just mad people.
One last vote. This against Urban Yeti. Curdle felt cornered by the bone.
I see.
This is a good game. Y'all will love it. I think this is fine.
Oh, ow!
No, Crondo, don't do it!
Remember, it's for the kid. Full of disappointment.
I was just
But
going.
wasn't that a fun stream?
I didn't do any of this. Was that my fault?
Congratulations to our winner, Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow.
Even Kayla can't claim responsibility for this.
I thought that we decided on our winners.
I stand by what the people voted for.
Yeah,
It's Castlevania.
the people voted for Snoopy Sports Spectacular, Ninja Turtles, Hyperstone Heist, and Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow.
People get upset.
They're not the only games that will be played during Extra Life. They're just the only ones that won the Crooked Gauntlet. That's all.
Well, do remember, if y'all donate, we will definitely play the game you select. So if you really want to play Booger Man or Inspector Gadget,
Let's go to the prize wheel.
What if people went happy Booger Man won? Because I want to have been happy.
Well, I'm very upset.
are any of us happy?
How much would it cost to see Wario Land 4? Look, if someone donates and they request to see Wario Land 4, we'll probably make it happen. So
Mugen's usually pretty good about listening to people's requests.
yeah, I'm very good at listening to the people, as tonight has shown.
If you guys don't donate, we'll still probably consider it anyways.
Booger Man,
Need
Tick,
more things to
Inspector
play.
Gadget, take
Clearly,
over.
we have very few things on our list of things.
Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel.
We're gonna have a Booger Man, Inspector Gadget, Tick. Do it, Krungo. Do it.
Desi Spark in first place, Pillow in second, Jazz in third, but Desi Spark is your winner!
Desi Spark.
Congratulations!
Who all won today?
Lots of people, but everybody wins.
I
6.
don't know who
6.
Responsibility, gentlemen.
No one claims.
Congratulations, Desi Spark. Winning on one of the most heartfelt nights, Extra Life Eve. Extra Life. Extra Life. Don't forget Extra Life, people.
Extra life. Extra life. Extra life.
Oh yeah.
Fist on board. Fist on
It's for
board.
the kids. 300 jiggies for Desi Spark. Congratulations, Desi Spark. Try not to look at that board we saw too closely. Okay. So Kayla, come up here. Come up here. You got.
We're already up here.
Come on. Tell everyone about Extra Life. In your own words.
Well, I'm not on the screen.
There.
I have things to say about Extra Life.
Yeah, speech.
Extra Life is a great time where we, your wonderful tap hosts, betray your trust and raise money for the kids. We stay up for 25 hours playing all sorts of fun games with you, with us, with everybody who decides to come here. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be here.
What? When does the stream start?
The stream starts this Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Time, and ends on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time. But it's 25 hours.
The 25.
Do you want to stay up with us for 25 hours? Because we ain't staying up for 25 hours.
And what kind of games are we playing?
All sorts of fun games like Jackbox and Among Us and Fortnite and maybe
And will
Booger
Cleve be
Man.
there?
Cleve might be there. We'll be here. We'll also play fun stuff like Snoopy.
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 What prizes?
have prizes.
We will have prizes.
And Kayla will open Pokemon cards.
Did I agree to that?
Kayla will open Pokemon cards. It'll be great.
What?
Ernest Evans might be there.
He may be there. Dragmire will probably be there. I don't know. But we'll be playing lots of fun games, raising money for the kids, and we hope you guys will be here. And we'll be here. So if you're here, we'd be extra happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central.
Champion Booger.
Extra Life. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Start. Thank you, Kayla.
I didn't do anything.
We'll see you there. Have a good night and
There'll
see
be
you.
retribution.
See you on Saturday. Oh yeah, speech from Start.
See y'all on Saturday.
Hopefully.
Hey, the show's over.